Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new live stream, and the very first live stream of September. Happy 1st of September to each and every single one of you. I hope this month is filled with blessings and success for each and every single one of you. And hopefully this month is going to be a good month. So let's kick it off with some Red Dead. Let's get this out of the way because I know there's going to be plenty of people that will be asking me, where is Red Dead? Why is there no Red Dead on the channel? Are you playing Red Dead this month? So I thought to myself, you know what, I'll play some Red Dead, get it out of the way, and then throughout this month we'll start digging into some different games. All I will say is keep an eye out for tomorrow because I will be live streaming tomorrow. But what game? Well, tune in to find out. And then on Tuesday I will be kicking off The Walking Dead Season 4, which will be the finale of The Walking Dead. But it'll be episode 1, of course. And then on Wednesday, I might do another stream. Hell, if I can stream this entire month, then I may not do a schedule. I'll just, as Casper Site would say, Rambo it. So yeah, I'll probably try and stream every day of this month. If I can't do it, then I'll be sure to do a community post right then and there about my schedule of September. But there's just so much I want to do this month on the channel, and I want to try and push myself to the limits. So, as I said, tomorrow keep an eye out for a notification of when I go live. And then Tuesday I will kick off Season 4, Episode 1 of The Walking Dead. And then Wednesday will be whatever. But yeah, hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are doing well, and hope your weekend is going great. So today I am going around with Night Rose collecting. We are halfway done, or nearly done. We've got the flowers to collect, and I think that's basically it. But we started this a bit early because honestly I didn't know what I was doing today. I don't know if I was going to stream. I don't know if I was just gonna just go around collecting and then just chill for the rest of the day. Honestly, I had no clue. I had no clue what was the plans. But we started this off a bit early, and I was also watching F1 with Night Rose, the Italian Grand Prix, which was an amazing Grand Prix to say the least. Very, very, very fun. Where's this marker leading me? All the way down in Blue Marsh. Blue Water. Okay. Wilderness Camp. There we go. Alrighty, but yeah, thank you to each and every single one of you for coming by this live stream, showing your love and support on the first day of this month. And hopefully this month will be a good one, not only for myself, but for each and every single one of you. Hope that you've had a great August and year so far. I honestly cannot believe we're in the 9th month already. I feel like this year is... I know that we say this about every year, you know, but who else thinks that this year is just kind of just gone by in a blink of an eye? Like, for me personally, I feel like, you know, January, maybe February was a bit slow. I do feel like January is obviously, you know, slow at first, because obviously, you know, start of the year, things still feel fresh, you know, but as time goes on, I do gradually feel like the months start to flow by. But hello everyone, hello, welcome. Hopefully the mic is all good. I had to fine tune it over the last few days of August, because I don't know what it is. I feel like Red Dead is so quiet. And even Ivo said this, like, I didn't say anything to her, she mentioned it to me first. But as I was playing this game, I was like, why does Red Dead feel awfully quiet? You know, I was shooting my guns, I was riding my horse and stuff like that, but everything just sounded so silent. And then she mentioned it to me, I was like, yeah, I've noticed that. We might be going deaf, or we might be so used to the Fortnite audio with all like the guns blazing and, you know, things going off, that we've just come to this game and it's like a peace of mind, you know? It's like relaxing. And that might be it, you know, that might just be it, and that's probably the reason why we still play Red Dead. Because we've been so in tuned with this season on Fortnite. We've been so used to like the guns blazing and the storyline, like the characters talking and stuff. There's just been so much going on within Fortnite, and when we've come to this game, it's just peace of mind, you know? So, that's probably it. I want to collect this because I've got it from my moonshine. Give me vanilla flower. Thank you. And I need to hurry up with these flowers because they are on a timer. The flower, there we go. But it's the last day of collecting. I thought to get some collecting in before we come to an end with it. This month has been an interesting month in regards to picking what games to live stream and stuff like that, but I think what I'm going to do is live stream majority of the games that I've already got on my console, and then as soon as I have finished with them, delete them, and then install some new games. Because I don't want to be downloading a bunch of like games onto my console and overflowing my PlayStation with so much like downloads going on and stuff. So I want to take it easy in regards to the games that I play in that. But as I said, tomorrow keep an eye out for another live stream. I will be my brain just died. Hold on. I will be playing a different game that is not Red Dead or Fortnite. How is everyone doing now? How are you all doing? Oh yeah, I've just realised Wednesday will be the 4th of September, right? So the Fortnite update will be out, so that's probably what we'll be doing on Wednesday then. I'm enjoying my bank holiday. Very nice. Very nice.
Oh, you are shy? I am sure there is something here to pique your curiosity.
I am not shy. Harmony is not shy, far from it. But, so ladies and gentlemen, when I ended the stream off, obviously I've not done an immaculate amount of levels. But, when I ended the stream, I was at 280. And I'm at 282.
It is good to see you are not yet too illustrious for my humble company.
Okay. $717 for the wands.
Every wand seems to be here.
Swords, tarot card sets, 859. Crikey.
A full set of swords, I see.
You're missing a
That's all
card,
you've
are
come
you?
by.
Or did you still have card set?
Huh?
Did you have 4 card sets?
Seems it, yeah.
Okay.
You'll have to go back, because I just... Alright, I sold the wands. I sold the swords. I've got the pentacles to
Fog in
sell.
the night, night in the fog.
Am I missing one? Yeah, I am. I'm missing the
Oh,
cups.
you held on to that one, huh?
You didn't get that cup one then. I thought you didn't.
Where was that?
There are not
Well,
many so
when you sell them all,
distinguished in my service.
I'll show you how to do something in a
Welcome.
minute.
All right. What have you found? Well, well. It is not often I see all
Sell
the
the sets and then
tentacles
I'll
in one
do-
place. Not too dry. Yes. These will work.
There we go.
Right, okay. You go options, progress, go to roles, find collector. Oh, no, sorry. Oh yeah, over to collector, but you want to go collector's bag, which is square. Oh, I don't know if you
Yeah, right, what's going on?
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, find whichever one you're missing and then tell me which
Ten of cups.
kind of cups.
Oh, wait. I gained 2 levels, chat. W.
Oh, that's in the desert.
Oh, wow.
I missed that one.
Oh, we need to go
That
back
must
to the
have been the.
desert.
That's the one in the. That's the one that was in the toilet. I said to you to get. You went in the house,
Oh,
and I
this
said,
is
"Did you
like-
get the one in the toilet?" And you said, "Yeah."
Oh, I must...
It's the
I had
toilet
like
one.
distractions going on that, so I'm
I know. I know. Armadillo.
Is it the way to Armadillo?
And I think I got moonshine. So if you want to go down there when you're on, and then I'll pull you into moonshine.
I'm surprised you're not playing as a male character. I've been on Jericho. But Silas just went out the window, sadly, because throughout August, like, this is the plan that myself and Naira's had. So obviously she's got her laptop and she's got her iPad. She had the iPad for one of my characters and then obviously the laptop for another. And I was like, you know, I'll do the laptop for Ayana and then, you know, iPad for Silas. And then probably I'll hop on for Jericho, but I don't want to do like too much collecting, cause, you know, I don't find the satisfaction with it to the point where I'm like willing to do 3 characters, you know. So if I do decide to go on to Jericho for a collector run, I'd probably do the bottles and flowers, and that'll probably be it. But yeah, throughout August, obviously it wasn't the best of months. I ain't going over it because that was last month. It's over and done with. That's the past. But I even tried to share play with Nairos and stuff. I said, if you can share play, and if you want to go around just to collect flowers or bottles, whatever you can. But even share play wasn't working. And there was at times where I was trying to log on to Red Dead, and sometimes Red Dead would be down for some reason. Don't know why, don't know how. I haven't heard anything about it. But the Rockstar game servers kept crashing. That's the main screen I was getting. The Rockstar game servers are currently unavailable. There was even at times where I wasn't even able to log on at all. So there was like 2 days I wasn't able to log on to Red Dead itself. And I was like, oh, it's probably just this account, you know? But it was affecting this account that I'm on, it was affecting Jericho. Even Night Rose tried to log on, she said, no, I can't log on. It's kicking me off. So we missed about like 2 days of collecting. And that's why we went on to Fortnite and just grinded Fortnite with whatever we needed to do. But yeah, Silas kind of went out the window because there was other issues going on. You know, PlayStation was having issues like outages. Yeah, I basically explained all in my last live stream and stuff, but everything just went out the window sadly. And I just like said to Nairos, let's just not worry about Silas. It's gonna suck because obviously I do want a level 100, because the reason why I want level 100 for Silas, it's not because I want another account that's level 100, if that makes sense. I want him at that level because I want to get back into male character creations. And yeah, I got a bit, you know, down in the dumps because I said to Nairos, I honestly don't know about my male character, Silas. You know, he's a great guy and all. Yes, it was only technically made because of a video that I did, and you wanted to see him in the game of how he looked and stuff. But I don't know about him. And she brought up a good point of a reason why I made Silas, or just a male character in general. She said the reason why you made a male character is because so many people were asking you to make male character creations as videos. You were constantly making female character creations, and you told them the reason why you stopped is because the male character that you were using at the time started to have issues, which was Jericho. Every time I was making a male character creation on Jericho, and I reverted those changes because I was done making that video and I wanted to go back to my main character, I was causing more issues for Jericho's face than anything else. Now, if you don't know, there's a bug in the game where if you go into the character creation, you start to if you don't do the sit down stand up method, yes, your character will bug out a lot more than if you do the sit down stand up, if that makes sense. So if you go in, you change her age or his age by 1, you sit down, stand up, you fiddle around with the character, you don't like what you've done, so you just back out of it all. It won't cause that much of a major issue, rather than you just going in, fiddling around with the whole settings, and then backing out like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Because Shannon did that. She went in, she fiddled around with a lot of her settings, such as her eyes, nose, chin. I think she tried to sort her lips out a little bit, but she was happy with the way they were. But then she started to mess around with the makeup, and then she was like, oh, you know what, I want to keep my character as it is. So she backed out of everything. But what that sadly did is made her character puff up in the face. Her whole settings reset back to default. So I then had to go in on share play because Shannon was a complete mess at it. As in, you know, her character wasn't the same. You know, she was upset, just didn't want to look at her. So I had to go in and give her surgery, bless her. So, yeah, Nairo's brought up a good point of why I made Silas. She said, if he messes up, we can always go back to that video and sort it out. But you're not giving him the main focus because you want to be on that character. You're being on that character because people have asked you to make more male character creations, because you've been doing a lot of female lately. And that's probably why you're running out of female ideas, because you've not done that many of males. You know, if I did more males than females, then yes, I would probably be at the point with the males. You know, I've done a lot of male character creations. I want to go into female now, but honestly, I'm impressed though. I am very impressed of how well my videos have been doing. You know, a year or two later, or a few months later. You know. Sorry if my game is loud. I've been messing around with the freaking settings because the settings have been really awful lately in this game. It's been low. I've not been able to hear anything. There we go. I got a gold bath just for changing my settings. Can you imagine? You change your settings, you get a gold bar, or like a nugget or whatever. But no, I do want to make more male character creations because Nairo's is really good at them. She's really good with the male character creations. Then she's great with both of them, male and female. Even though she sits here and denies it, she says, "Oh, I'm not a good character creator. You know, that's all you." But hell, she even made Jericho, and she says, you know, she isn't that good. She made the old Western cowboy, the guy with the grey hair, I think he was. She made that character. So she is pretty good. She is pretty good. Oh, for you. I did not read that as Rockstar made him.
Been a little
I
while,
did.
hasn't it? Couldn't get enough of this place then, huh? What's going out then?
I'm just shaking my head.
Thanks.
I did not read that as Rockstar made him. Tell you that much. Okay. So yeah, pretty much done with the collecting. I wanted to get it over and done with before I started the stream because I didn't want to dedicate the whole stream just to collecting, you know. What, the beginning note was? Maybe some events will pop up. Night Rose is the host, so she'll be the. She can see when events pop up because Oh shit, no, I think our camp is in the desert. It is bollocks. I was like, why is it $10? Never is that amount. Oh, you need a resupply. If you want to move it to the Heartlands, I'll fast travel to Emerald. But yeah, maybe some events will pop up, but like I said, now this is in charge. She can see everything through her laptop because she's got the Gina Up game app on. So she can see basically everything that pops up. Give me a few moments, chats. Bear with me. Alrighty. Wildlife photographer. I'm not too keen on that one. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Do you need ducks or anything now, by any chance? You can talk in the heads if you're not eating. Oh my gosh, it's all shit then, isn't it? Ugh. I like the fishing challenge, like, don't get me wrong. I don't mind the fishing, but how long? So chat, I want to let you all know this real quick, because I don't want you to get your hopes up or anything, thinking it's going to be a long stream. So, we've got food, you know, family's ordering and stuff like that, around like 6:30 to 7. It is currently 16:40, which is 4:40 if you don't do military time. So it's going to be like maybe a 2-hour stream or maybe 3 hours, but I want to let you all know this now. So if, like, it's a big if, and I don't want to get your hopes or anything like that, so I want to talk to you about it real quick. So basically this month, because I haven't spoken to Night Rose about it or anything like that, fully. I have spoken to her about like this September schedule. And she said, yeah, you could do one, but what games would you be doing? You know, you've written all these games down, but in what order will they be done in? And I said, I don't know, that's the question. So we've kind of been struggling to write down the September schedule because of like so many games I've written down to her on Discord and pinned it as the message so we can go back and check them. But I said that I will be going over all the games that I've got on my PlayStation already, rather than downloading a bunch of games and putting stress on my console and internet and stuff like that. Downloading all these games in just this month. So all of these games that have been sat on my console for God knows how long, I will be hopefully clearing them off as soon as, you know, I somewhat get closer to like finishing them, if that makes sense. But I do want to take the time rather than effort in playing these games. So let's say, for example, and this is in no biological order, I haven't thought of them in an order or anything like that, so I'm just going to say these off random, but don't expect them to be a stream, if that makes sense. As of yet, obviously there will be a stream of these games, but in the order that I'm saying them, there'll not be a stream like tomorrow of Days Gone or Green Hell or whatever, you know. But anyways, Dead Island Riptide, I think it might take us the whole year just to try and sort that game out. Green Hill, I think that'll be a game for us to just play, like The Forest. So I don't think that'll ever come off my console. Days Gone, I definitely want to play Days Gone. This month, obviously, but when? What other games is there? I'm trying to think off my head. Like Need for Speed. I think we're somewhat done, right? With Need for Speed Heat? No, we still got like a bit of a campaign to do. I think we've still got a little bit of a campaign to do. And I'll still play Heat because just driving around and like doing the ramps and stuff is actually quite fun. Payback. I'm not too much of a fan of Payback. I like the story, don't get me wrong, but maybe things will change. I'm just waiting for Naros to get here. Give me a second, chat. I'm just looking at my list real quick. I think I might get rid of Grid Legends. I don't know if I'll ever play it. I don't know. I might not, I don't know. But I definitely need to play Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which is the very first Tomb Raider that kind of kickstarts the whole Tomb Raider genre, if that makes sense, for us to then play Shadow and... Is it Shadow? Which one comes after? Sorry about this blue screen chat. Alright, so it goes Tomb Raider, which kickstarts the whole story of Lara Croft and things like that. And then as soon as that game is over and done with, I jump into Rise of the Tomb Raider, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So I think for Rise and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I can actually go into my normal quality for the streams, if that makes sense. The reason why I stopped playing Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is because I was getting put into shit quality. I think I was like 540p or something like that, which is god awful. Like, Nairos was saying to me, and someone else was saying to me, when I was watching it on the stream, I didn't notice any difference. I didn't notice that the stream was in bad quality. I was like, yeah, I'm not able to go into my normal what's it called, freaking quality. And I went on call with Night Rose and I showed her on camera. I turned the camera to my TV. I said, look, this is the quality I can only go in. And she said, that's really bad then. I said, yeah. She went, why is 720 like blurred out? And I said, I don't know. I think it's because the game is already in like high definition already. It can't handle another pile of quality on top of it. That might sound stupid, but that might be the reason. Like, the game is in high quality already, it can't pile on top of that quality another set of quality. 720p is not that high of quality though. I said, yeah, I know, but I don't know what's going on with it, so I definitely want to play that with Night Res at some point this month, and then once that game is over and done with, because she's got an excellent memory. Like, bro, plug a USB into her head, you'll gather like a ton of data. But
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. How am I supposed to take that?
I don't know, just smack the USB stick into her chat and you'll cover like the whole freaking government database at this point.
Honestly, if I could alt delete in my brain, that'd be lovely. There's so much stuff in it. I could just choose to erase. It would be lovely.
She's got like 2,000 plus folders, chat, of literally everything.
Yeah.
But
It takes me so long to go through the storage box in my head. Do you remember this? Hold on, which file is that?
Yep.
Alphabetical order.
I've got this like weird image in my head now that you just pulled out this like, you know the school drawers, you pull them out and you've got all these like files.
Yep.
Your brain is like that, you just pull out this drawer and it's like scooping all these files like, which one is that?
Have you ever seen Inside Out, the Disney movie? They do it in that. They take you into memory folder and there's all these orbs and they sit there scrolling through them all going, which one is it you need? Literally like that. Terrible. But no, we have to play Grid Legends. I got that game.
Oh, is it like multiplayer on that? Like, can you...
I believe so. That's why we got it.
Oh, okay then. Keeping it on my list then. What about Need for Speed Heat? Like, I want to keep that game because I really want Shannon to come back on it. Like, Need for Speed Heat is one of my favourites, aside from Hot Pursuit, obviously. But I love Heat because like Shannon comes onto it and it's just a ball of laugh.
You've got a storyline with it, but the storyline's very short. I would say I think you're about halfway now with it. The story's very quick. Like if you played it full time, you'd be done in like an hour.
What is this horse doing? Like, bruh, are you okay?
That's kind of how quick the story is. I was quite upset. Man, the game's basically based to just being online with friends and racing. Yeah. So for them to even give you a story was nice.
Come on, horse. Why are you dancing around trees, you plonker?
I was quite upset that the story wasn't long enough. But the story's kind of an introduction to the game. And once you finish the story, you'll have my races. You've got everything in that game now, apart from the races. And you'll get them with the better rep that you get from your storyline for what you do in the story, if that makes sense.
It's blowing me up on Discord. Honestly, I don't hardly get this when I'm not streaming. It's blowing me up.
Not me.
I've got 7 fucking notifications on Discord, man.
And so did I.
My phone's pinging off, yeah, like, everything's just pinging off right now. I've got 17... Bruh, fuck off.
I had 7, but...
Nah, this is ridiculous. Chat, I've got like 17... Wow. I've just had a bunch of notifications just come through at like different times, from 12 o'clock to now. What the fuck?
I just had 7 saying they were from our group chat, but there isn't 7 messages here.
No.
So I don't understand.
It is really weird, this phone though. I can understand it's outdated and stuff, but from 12 o'clock in the afternoon to now is ridiculous.
And I got 1 in this server, 1 in that server. I had 9, but I don't see
baseball game on PS Plus next week. I might get it. I haven't actually had a look at what the September games are. Excuse me.
It's multiplayer.
You're gonna see a blue screen real quick, chat. Just give me a few moments. Because I want to go through every game that I've got. So I've got The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series. I think when I am done with Season 4, I might like extend Episode 5's live stream to go over everything to do with that game, like the art gallery, the characters, and things like that. There's so much within The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, that I just want to go over. So when Season 4 Episode 5 comes around sometime this month, probably near in the end, I'll start going over everything that is in that game, if that makes sense. I'll go over all the seasons that I went through, the chapters that I went through, my decisions. So Episode 5 will be a longer stream. So hopefully you're all around for that. Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously that's going to be staying because I won't hear the end of people saying, where's Red Dead, where's Red Dead, have you quit Red Dead? Fortnite staying. Green Hell, I think that'll be a game for us just to go on, just to have fun in. I think there'll be like so much for us to do in Green Hell because that's like the forest, but a little bit different. Rocket League obviously staying because that is for more or less like Fortnite, things transferring over and stuff like that. And Rocket League is actually kind of fun. F1 that can get deleted. Need for Speed Heat. I knew you were eating. I knew you were eating. That's why I said it. I wanted to see how fast you were going to come back to the headset for that one. But anyways, I want to hear the end of it, chat. Trust me. Need for Speed Heat. I might complete the story, but I might just keep that on my console just to play with Shannon and Night Rose, because Shannon does hop onto Heat at times, and it is quite fun. The reason why we haven't played it as much is because Shannon's more or less completed, like literally, like nearly everything for that game. So, such as myself, Night Rose has completed everything, but she goes on it just to help us, if that makes sense. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I think we might go back into that. I'm not too sure as of yet. Need for Speed Payback. I definitely want to jump into that. I don't know if you can do the story mode with a friend. I think it's just singular player, so I'll probably play that when Night Rose is at work. But I might not be too dedicated into the online side of things, so as soon as I'm done with the story of Payback, I might just delete it off my console. Burnout Paradise, I'm going to keep that on because Night Rose has been wanting to do a online stream with Burnout Paradise. Grid Legends, keep that on. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, definitely want to play that, either through share play of me doing it or Night Rose, because she wants to know the story of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I don't know if she knows too much about it, but she did tell me that it's the starting point of Rise and Shadow. Oh, okay. I have played it on a PS3, but I didn't get too far into it, so it's going to be a fresh mind for me. But yeah, I definitely want to jump into. Yeah, I definitely want to jump into Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, get that all completed, and then jump into Rise. What I will do, though, chat, for you all, is before I make a live stream of Rise and Shadow, I will just do like a live stream setup. I won't go live or anything. It's hard to explain without it being confusing, if that makes sense. So basically, before I start a stream up, I press the options. Not the options. I press the share button. Let me just do it real quick. So I just tap the share button, and it tells me, because I'm on air right now, broadcast settings. Usually that would say broadcast gameplay. When I click on that, I have an option of YouTube or Twitch. And when I click on YouTube, I have all of these settings that I need to go through, such as these like two boxes, which is like display commentators messages, which is a black box. It basically puts my live stream into a TV kind of mode, if that makes sense. And on the right hand side, I've got the commentators messages, if that makes sense. So basically the live chat. It's not really something that I would have for my streams. It's preferable if you have a laptop or whatever for you to see the live chat. Because when I didn't have a phone or anything like that, I was completely struggling, to say the least. I had to put it in that mode. Anyways, aside from that, you have another box which is something to do with your voice audio, like your microphone being broadcasted. You got your channel name, which is just set in stone because of the channel that you're on. But then you have your title. You can, change it to whatever you want. You have your about me or your description. I erase all of it because what that does is it gives me the description that I've set manually in my settings, if that makes sense. So the about me that I have, or the description, is basically what I've got for my channel. So like, hey, my name is, Aidan Ketch. I'm a live streamer, whatever. That'll be in the description. I erase all of that, and I've got basically what I have, as you see, in the description as of right now. And then I've got my quality settings, and that is where I will look if I can do 720p medium. I'm not doing 720p high anymore because that's also causing me issues now. It's crashing my streams, and that's also another reason why my streams were crashing, because I was in 720p high, and obviously with the internet not being in good quality or in good condition, because obviously they were having outages, issues, etc. My internet wasn't able to handle 720p high, so I had to go into medium. So yeah, basically when I set up Rise and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I'll just go into the settings onto the YouTube side of things, and I'll let you know, I'll keep you all updated if I can, you know, do 720p medium/high. I really hope I can, because I don't want to stream a Tomb Raider game in like 540p. It may not look bad on stream, but when I have it uploaded, that quality just goes to shit. So yeah, I definitely want to look into the settings. Definitely want to look. But aside from that, another blue screen. Just give me a second. Disney Speedstorm. I think I'm gonna delete that game. I enjoyed playing it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed playing Disney Speedstorm, but basically there is this like perk or specialty that one of the characters has, or maybe it's just like a drop on the map, and it's basically this like flashy type. And I don't have epilepsy or anything like that. If I did, obviously I wouldn't be playing these type of games. But I don't do well with like flashing lights or anything like flashing constantly in my eyes. And Disney Speedstorm, like when Naira's kept having it as well, she went, "Well, I've got that flashy thing." I said, "Yeah, that one canes my eyes in," and when it goes away, the whole like TV screen is blurry for me. I have to like rub my eyes for a good few seconds, and then my vision's back.
I don't think it would have been so bad if it wasn't a big constant one. It's a very active one.
Yeah.
Very used one. I mean, you can get it like 5 times in a row.
Hmm.
And it shakes your screen and it throws lights in your face. And
Yeah.
it even does me after a while. You don't even get 5 seconds to like adjust your camera before you hit again with another one, and sometimes you can get hit with 2 without the first one finishing, so it doubles up, and then it overshakes, so you're like getting 2 loads. It's,
yeah,
I don't know if they've. I mean, I know they keep getting updates. I'll keep you posted if they ever tone it down, because there has been complaints about it, and people have asked them to tone it down. It's something they said they're looking into, but I've actually taken it off. I've moved it over to my external hard drive to free up PS5 space.
Oh, okay. I'll probably delete it for
I've
now.
actually moved it off.
I'll probably delete it for now, but yeah, because I've had in the chat like people asking me, "Oh, why don't you play a Disney game with Nairos and stuff?" I even share play Disney Dreamlight Valley Garden, whatever the fuck it's called.
It's not called that.
I don't know the name
Disney
of it.
Dreamlight Valley. And you love it. You love seeing Stitch because he goes, "I want coconut cake and coffee."
But no, a lot of you say to me on the stream, like, "Why don't you play a Disney game with Nairos?" Like, I live stream the Disney Dreamlight Valley, whatever it's called, and I watch her going around doing whatever, and she explains the whole thing to me. And when she has to go AFK and she has to collect like these things called moonstones, or she has to do quests, seriously, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but somehow I manage to complete the quests at times. And half the time I complete quests that she's been struggling to do for God knows how long. She went, "Oh, you managed to complete this quest for me. I've been struggling for like weeks." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I have no clue what I'm doing. But
Just even fishing. I can't stand fishing. He can go fishing.
Yeah, I have no clue what I'm doing, and I'm just like, doing whatever I can. But I do play the Disney game off stream and that, but no offense, I don't want to play a Disney game on my channel just in case I get the wrong audience in my chat. I've got it bad with Fortnite, but trust me, I know what I'm getting into when it comes to Fortnite, so, don't be coming into my chat, well, don't stream it then. But, anything to do with Disney games and stuff, I know what I'm getting into and stuff like that, and I don't want to target the wrong audience, because my channel is 18 plus, more or less. Fortnite, I let slide with, like, being 16 plus, but, when I've got my ADHD on top of Nitro's autism, and we're both like absolutely batshit crazy at times in our Fortnite streams. We've got so many people coming by and like demanding we tone it down, and I'm like, nah, bitch. You know, it's my stream, my channel. I'll do what I want. You know, but that's basically kind of a struggle at the moment. I can't keep it neutral. I can't just keep it chill. You know, because if I start my stream up and I'm just a boring old fart, where I'm just literally just playing the game and I'm not having like banter or having just one of my silly moments tonight, it wouldn't be my live stream. It feels like someone's just taken over me and just, you know, doing the stream for me, if that makes sense. So, like I said, you know, Disney's fun. Yes, I do share play it with Nitos off stream, and it's fun. But I don't think it'll be ever a game that I'm ever going to be playing on the channel. If I do, then it'll be over on Twitch. Because, you know, Twitch, I don't really live stream on. It's not really my main platform. But if I do live stream over on that platform, it'll probably either be a Disney game or whatever, you know. But,
It's also got music as well, so it wouldn't do you any favours.
That's another thing, yeah.
Play Disney music constantly. Both games are really strong in Disney, obviously.
Yeah.
Would make sense, otherwise it'd be totally boring if it wasn't playing your Disney song.
True. But anyways, we got Dead Island Riptide Definitive Edition. Myself and others will be going back to that game. We're just taking a break because it gets a bit too much at times with the zombies. Days Gone, I'll get back into that game. I definitely want to finish the story. It does suck because I actually was so close to the end. I probably had like 2 or 3 more missions to go into, and that was it. But lost all of that, sadly. But yeah, Days Gone, we'll definitely jump into that. We've got Mafia Definitive Edition. I definitely want to jump into this game. I am looking forward to it, so hope you're around when I do jump into this game. And then I've got Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, which I have not yet downloaded. It's literally not been downloaded for about like 5, maybe 4 or 5 months now. So I have quite a bit to go. With Mafia 2. Fallout 76, I ain't too sure about that. Maybe I'll stream it on Twitch. Because if the game is constantly crashing and stuff like that on Twitch, I can just start my stream back up and I've got my viewers. With YouTube, it's a pain in the balls because when my stream crashes, I lose everything. And I have to go back into YouTube Studio. I have to do the title, the description, the thumbnail, the playlist, the tags. Make sure my freaking language settings ain't set in United States, because for some odd reason YouTube keeps detecting that my language that I'm speaking is American. What the fuck? Like, no, it's United Kingdom. But yeah, there's just so much I have to go into in regards to YouTube Studio to set up a stream again, and I have to try and attempt to get back my viewers that I lost. But with Twitch, your viewers are in the chat. If your stream is, you know, if you're not live, your viewers are there. They can chat. And when you go live again, you've got your viewers, which was kind of nice for the Carol G concert because I crashed about twice and I got my viewers back. But yeah, I'll probably play that on Twitch. Power Wash Simulator. This is just going to be a meme type game. It's not going to be a game that's going to be forever on the channel. I'll probably, you know, play it once or twice or something. But Nora's has been wanting to play Power Wash Simulator because she wants to know what it's like. Is it relaxing? Is it a rush type of game? As in, you go into one mode, you clean up, that's it, done. Moving on to the next one. But I have said to Nyros, it actually isn't like that. And I will show her a YouTuber by the name of Markiplier, who she has watched, but mainly horror stuff, because I'm mean like that. But I will let her watch some Power Wash Simulator from him. I said to her, it is a video, and his editor obviously cuts out most of the parts. So it does feel like and look like it's a short game, but it's actually not. You're in there for like half an hour to an hour at least. Depends how fast you know, go over and that. But it is quite a relaxing game, and it's as weird as it sounds, like an ASMR type thing, you know, you're just like relaxing, you just say like the... Like, what I forgot the name of it.
Did you just swallow or something?
Hmm?
Did you just swallow?
No, why?
I was like, gulp.
Oh, it might be my nose then or something.
This is gulping.
I'm not gulping or anything, no, I don't gulp on stream. When I have a drink, I don't gulp, I don't slurp, I do
No,
nothing.
there's I've got loads of relaxing games. I love relaxing games. I just didn't want to like go into it, and it took 2 seconds, you know. And it's
No,
like,
no, it's more than
you
that.
plow
You've got
through
all
like
these
all
tools
6
you've
buildings.
got to clean.
It
The
slows you
interiors.
down, you know.
No, it's,
like-
it's a quite a relaxing game. It's like
Yeah,
ASMR,
no.
as people call it. It's ASMR type
Yeah, no,
thing.
I just didn't like. I can't explain it. Like, I've been in a game that you've gone in, you've washed a building, and it takes 5 seconds to wash it, and you can bash out every single place and all
No, it's
levels
nothing like
within
that.
like
It's
20
nothing like
minutes.
that.
And
It's
it's like,
nothing like
ugh, you know.
Hmm.
I bought that Wolf, like Spirit of the North game. Love it, but you can complete that within an hour. The whole story. You got 6 stages to it, and you can flash it. And I didn't want to rush through it, but it was so relaxing. I didn't even realise I'd gone through 4 levels. By the time I
But it
looked, I
depends.
thought I'd only
Like
been
I
in for
said,
20
it's a
minutes,
meme
and I got
game.
through it.
So if we rush it, we rush it. If it's completed in 10 seconds, then
Yeah, no, I get
it's
it.
what it is. But I don't think it will be. I honestly don't think it will be, because you've got all like these equipments to go through to clean a certain area.
Yeah. I just
No.
want to jet wash you.
But yeah. Anyways, chat. I haven't got that many interesting games at the moment on the console, but I want to play the most important ones first. Like, I don't want to plonk a game on the channel, and then everyone's like, ugh, I'm not interested. But I know it sounds mean to say this. I don't mean this in any way, shape, or form. A mean way, but if I play a game and nobody comes by, it doesn't bother me. Yes, it did affect me when I was starting out. Not gonna lie, I was live streaming. I'm only talking to one person on my chat, or sometimes I was talking to nobody. But I acted like I had thousands of viewers, and I could just talk about anything and everything in a space of like 3, 4, 5 hours. But yeah, obviously I recognize that people weren't there and stuff, but I had that mindset where I could just switch it off and just act like, there's people watching me and stuff like that. And speaking of that, I actually went back on a very old live stream of mine, which was 3 years ago. And it was in January, I think it was the 7th of January, I came back to YouTube. I could be wrong, maybe it's, sooner than that. But there was a Red Dead stream that I found of Aidan, and there was no others of her. So majority of them must be on Twitch. Sadly, they may not be there, because I didn't know how Twitch worked. I thought Twitch was like YouTube, where you did a stream, it was there, it was uploaded. But when you do a stream on Twitch, you have to go into the settings manually, and you have to manually put the live stream up on your channel. You can't just, end the stream, ta-da, it's there. So I might have lost a lot of, good streams or whatever, back then. But, it doesn't bother me. But nonetheless, I went back on an old live stream of mine 3 years ago, 7th of January 2021. And, it put a smile on my face. I was like, good memories, There was a lot of people in... I say a lot of people. Whoops, I just smacked a bird. But, it was a goose. Do you want a goose now, Rose?
Goose! No, I'm good. Goosey.
But,
Quib's not like Goosey.
there is this friend of mine called Mime, who I called Mimi. She was in my chat. I miss her. I hope she's doing well in life. There was a bunch of other people as well that were coming by my chat. But I watched the stream a little bit, and I was like, oh, I wonder how Aidan looked. Is this even Aidan? Who is this? But, yeah, 7th January 2021, I was looking back at this Red Dead stream, and gosh, chat, if I send you the link to watch it, you'd be like, A, you sound weird. B, Ayana looks weird. She had like a round, plump face. I showed Nairo, I was like going through my channel and stuff because I mentioned it to her. I'm like, I wonder if I've got that stream of when I first created Ayana. And she was like, yeah, I wondered that as well. So I was looking through it and I was like, nah, it's probably on Twitch. Because I remember I created Ayana and Mime, who was, as sad as it sounds, my only supporter at the time on Twitch until I got a bunch of other people coming by. But she was always there, day one, you know. But I remember her saying to me what happened to my white character. And I don't know if it was a male or female that I had at the time. But I remember telling her that I have always wanted to be a native character. And that's why I made this one. But I don't think she was actually called Ayana at the time. I think she had a different name. Because the name that I had originally, I don't remember the name of her. It's going to kick me, but her name wasn't actually Ayana at first. It was a name that actually kind of misled me. Believe it or not. So it told me that it was a native name. And it, you know, had this meaning and stuff like that. But it was actually Arabic, not native. Yes, it is a native name, but it's not fully native, if that makes sense. It's more Arabic. And I was like, great. You know, so a lot of my Arabic friends were like, no, that's Arabic. It means this. And I'm like, ah. Like, we've not really heard it being native or anything like that. Maybe it is a native name, but not fully born, and if that makes sense. But I can't remember the name. If I remember it, then maybe it's on my stream. Maybe it's on one of my streams. You can probably see her name. But she wasn't originally called Ayana.
Well, that's going to be a job now, isn't it? Sit
Yeah,
there and
true.
wait and see if you, like, accidentally go, this is
You know what?
so-and-so.
It did actually begin with an A. So, Arabic
Oh dear.
female names. If I go through them and I see them.
Okay, that was it. Found it. Oh, what was her name?
I've got it. I've actually got it.
Ooh. Is it Abadaba? I don't know.
That's just fucked. What the hell?
I don't know. Ali? Alison?
No. You are spot on.
No.
Yeah, it's Alia.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, check me out, champ.
So, chat, here's a fun fact for those who don't know. So, Alia, I'm probably butchering the name. I'm sorry to the Arabic people. Deeply sorry. But AliYah. That was the name that I originally had for Ayana. But I then changed it because I saw another name that was native. So my first ever name for this character was Alia. You can see the resemblance, Alia, Ayana. But I did change her name to Layla. As soon as I literally typed in Arabic names, and I just instantly spotted, because I said to you, it began with an A. And it's on the tip of my tongue, because it kind of like went with Ayana. But I had so many of my friends still calling it Alia, because they weren't used to it. But yeah, there's a fun fact for you guys. But I originally called it Alia. And I'll give you the meaning of it if you want. Alia is a very popular option. Keep in mind that spellings can vary. This name is also commonly spelled Alia. Obviously, you wouldn't know what I'm trying to say here because it's in different writing. It's like Aidan, so it's spelled differently. It means exalted, high, or sublime, and you may associate the name with the late singer Alia. Layla is in different name form, but it means night in Arabic. because if you were obviously in my Twitch streams, back then I always wore dark clothing. I still do, obviously, you know, all black or dark blue or dark purple. I always wore like dark type clothing, and that's why I switched to Layla. But it does suck because obviously I thought that you know, it was truly a native name, and that's why I kind of felt bummed out about it, because I was like, well, I don't know what name to call her now. So my friends all sat there going through native names for females and their meaning, and the one that stood out was Ayana because it was close to Alia. So yeah, there's a fun fact for you. I don't know who chose it, but I hung out with a bunch of great people on Twitch. And that's why I'm kind of sad, because obviously I don't have those streams up anymore. I would love to have, you know, transferred them over to YouTube just for memory's sake. But yeah. But I remember Mime saying, "Yeah, I like that name. It's very close to you know, Alia." And yeah, it's gonna suck because obviously you thought, you know, Alia was a native name, but Ayana's better. I like Ayana. I think she's gonna become something in years to come. I'm like, I don't know though. But Mime was right. Ayana has become something as years have gone by.
Become a mean woman.
But
that's what she's become.
If Mime ever can buy my streams and stuff, and she somehow remembers me or remembers Ayana, because like I said, if you went back on my old streams, chat, like I even showed Naira, because I went back on my old streams and I sent her the link and I said, there's this part of my stream when I went into the barber, and she keeps thinking I'm saying Barbara when I'm trying. I can't pronounce it any other way, like barber or the saloon place or whatever. But whatever. But when I went in there, I sent her the video link address at the current time, and I said, look at my character's face back then. And she clicked on it, it led her straight to that point, and she went, oh my gosh. She looked at my character's face in game now, to the stream, and she went, how much has changed? Why has she got such a round, plump face? I said, because of the character creations back then was treacherous. You couldn't have a decent modelled face. Didn't look realistic, it was just round, plump, and disgusting. I got so frustrated with it. But I kept getting called hamster or hamster chops, and I was like, I fucking hate you. Everyone, as soon as I became this character, she had this round, plump face, and everybody who I hung out with kept saying hamster chops. I'm like, fuck off. Like as soon as I got chipmunk cheeks, oh my gosh, yeah, pretty much like chipmunk cheeks. Yeah, you know when they've got those. Like they've got them pockets in their cheeks, they're puffed out. That's what Ayana was like. It's like she got stung by bees. It's like she was allergic to bees, got stung by them, and she's just this like plump face. But Nairo saw her and she just started laughing. She went, "Gosh, how much she's changed now." But you can just see how much has changed throughout the years of playing Red Dead. You know, like back then, even Nairo remembers this to this day. Back then, you had no cheekbones. You just had a face. It looked like a balloon, you know? Your face looked like a balloon. You could just pop a pin in it and just deflates. That's how bad the faces were back then. But I'm glad that I still play this game, because if I didn't and I came back to it, I wouldn't have known what changed, you know? But, yeah. I went back on old live streams and stuff like that, and I showed Night Rose. When we were on screen share and stuff, we watched Formula 1 and stuff like that, but after it was over and done with, it just went over again. I was just like, honestly, it's crazy how much has changed, you know? She went, this must have not been your first time showing off Ayana, if that makes sense. Like, it's not day one creation. it must have been over on Twitch. I'm like, yeah, because I'm like 325 or something, which I want to get back there. That'd be cool if I could get back there. I'm sure I will. I think sometime this year I'll be like 330, 335 or something. That's what I'm aiming for. But I don't think I can ever go by another name, you know. But before I even typed in Arabic names, I'm like, it begins with an A. So as soon as I see it, I'll know. And there isn't actually that many A names on this website I'm on. We've got Nora, Hannah, Sarah, Layla, Alia, Amira, Miriam, Fatima, Nadia, and Yara. I'm sure there's plenty of more on different websites and stuff, but as soon as I looked at the A's, because I said she had a name as an A, and as soon as I scrolled by, I saw Layla. My eyes widened. I was like, that's the bloody second name that I chose. But as soon as I saw Alia, you said, oh, it's like this, that, and the other, but then you said Ali, or whatever. I'm like, no, you smack on with that, Ali. Because Ali for short. Because everyone then...
smart person.
And then, because everyone... I remember it, like, whether you want to believe me or not, chat, like, you know, anyone can make this shit up, but... Like I said, Mime was there, and quite a lot of other friends of mine were there. And I remember, like it was yesterday, they said, oh, you could be, like, Muhammad Ali's, like, what was it, like, grandchild or something like that? Like, you're related to Muhammad Ali. I'm like, Muhammad Ali wasn't even around this freaking year, you know? It's like, oh no, generations and generations. You were related to the Muhammad Ali family. I'm like, very fucking funny. Because obviously we call Muhammad Ali Ali. That's his nickname, or Muhammad. But they made up this stupid fucking story of being related to Muhammad Ali and generations to come and stuff. And I'm like, fucking crikey, man. Because... honestly, I wish you guys were there on Twitch, you know, throughout my Twitch journey from 2019 to 2020. I just wish you were all there because I bumped into this Twitch streamer who always did fight clubs. And I was always involved in them. And that's why everyone called me Ali. And came up with this fucking backstory of me being related to Muhammad Ali and stuff in generations to come. Because obviously, you know, he's a boxer and so on and so forth, fighter, whatever. But honestly, it puts a smile on my face, you know. Like, I don't know what made me go over like old live streams. You know, yeah, I mentioned like I wonder what Ayana looks like, you know, back then. And crikey, she looked awful. I know it sounds horrible to say that, but. She just looked like Harmony, just that plump face. I just want to like squish her cheeks like. But she was very innocent, very innocent. Not a scowl on her face, I don't think. Normal eyes, just your cute little character, you know. But now she's just an evil bitch. Staring to her eyes.
I don't like the old Ayana. Horrible.
The old Ayana or the new?
The old one, I don't like it. I like the new one.
Ah, okay.
This looks horrible.
Chipmunk cheeks though, but no, I got called Hamster or Hamster Chops. And as soon as somebody called me that, like the live stream at the time, started to then call me Hamster Chops. Here comes Hamster Chops. I'm like, fuck off. And I was like, no, call him Ali. He's related to Muhammad Ali. And she was like, wasn't Muhammad Ali like a bit more years down the line? Oh no, that's where the story comes in. She was related to Muhammad Ali, like Muhammad Ali family, or the Ali family. I was like, yep, that's the story we're going with. And they're like, oh well, you do suit it because you are a fighter, you are this, blah blah blah. I'm like, I want to stop fist fighting now. I just want to go into the fashion shows.
I don't know what I'm trying to make, but this looks horrible.
But no, honestly, it brings bad memories though, chat. Like, when I was watching the streams and stuff like that, yeah, there was this one person on stream and stuff, and I'm honestly, as bad as it sounds, I'm kind of glad that I don't have those people around anymore. Because those were the people that actually kind of ripped my YouTube channel apart a little bit. Because of the shit that they were saying on stream and stuff, even though like I told them either directly or I told them in Discord chat, like, hey, tone it down of what you're saying. Because YouTube was flagging anything and everything back then. Like, if you said fuck, they were like, banned. Like, try and ban me now the amount of times I've said it. But, they even flagged me. Believe it or not, chat, I got actually a warning because somebody said the term sexy.
Heaven forbid saying that word.
Because I had people on my stream complimenting my character, saying, "Oh, you look very sexy. You look very sexy," and stuff like that. YouTube freaking flagged it, saying it's a lewd like comment and it's not allowed on their platform and shit. And I'm like, you what?
You
like,
what?
The amount of like channels I've heard say the word sexy and stuff are far worse than what I've just said. You're flagging me. I was baffled. I was like, this is mad. Like, what?
He also just don't like you. It must be you. It's something you do.
I am fucking baffled, man. I was like, they're flagging me for the term of sexy. They're flagging me for the term of like other things, and I'm like, that's just wild. But there was the one thing that pissed me off the most is when day 1 update came out for this game. And it was the collector, the trader, and bounty hunter. I did like a 9-10 hour stream, but there was a 5-second clip out of that 9-hour stream that could have just easily have been clipped out. And yeah, I'm still bitter to this day about it, because that's when they started to go after other content of mine and started to flag it and stuff. Hundreds of live streams taken down, just deleted, without either my knowledge or, you know, YouTube at least coming to me and letting me know about it, you know. But they've erased like hundreds of videos, live streams, just because of some words I've said like sexy or whatever the hell. I'm like, that's just fucking stupid, man. That's just stupid. And even like streams I got, you know, that got taken down just because I was swearing in them and stuff. But you know, when they got basically, I'll tell you a little story whilst I was doing whatever. So basically, there was someone at YouTube, and I don't know if they should have told me this or not, but basically there was someone at YouTube that just didn't want their job anymore, and they just thought it was just funny to go around on people's channels just delete their content because they didn't like, you know, certain words that were being said, because it was against their religion or whatever the case. You know, for them to, you know, hear women getting complimented and stuff like that, they didn't appreciate it and stuff, so they thought it was just funny to go around deleting people's content and stuff. And obviously, like, mine wasn't the only one that got targeted. It was so many other people's content, but sadly hundreds of my live streams and videos sadly got deleted, erased from this platform. And as soon as a live stream or a video gets deleted, it's gone. See ya. There is no way for you to get it back up on your channel. That is why it's best to always make backups, just in case things like that happen. But I had so many like emails, I had so many like issues with my channel, and I was just distraught, to say the least. But eventually he or she got yeeted off their job. But yeah, I lost a lot of good streams. Very nice. No, it actually looks like your Western type cowgirl.
I
Yeah.
would go for pink trousers, or I wish red trousers.
No, blue.
And I was trying to go red and yellow, but,
No,
and
no,
then
no.
brown.
No,
But then
no,
there's
no.
blue in the hat, and I thought it's not going to go now because there's blue.
No,
And then I
it
kind
would
of
be-
like vest, so then the red had to come on.
You kind of
bit
remind me
like-
of an old friend of mine that had that similar.
Oh, jolly. Right, now
Oh.
I'm changing.
I love this fucking campsite, you know. I love it.
Thank
I can get dressed in.
I always knew you were, Bush.
Right, chat. I'm wearing nothing today.
You dirty man, get out that bush.
I knew I always loved a good bush.
Well, we always knew that.
Yeah.
That's nothing new. That's nothing new.
You've seen plenty of them, haven't you, Comic-Cat?
I can always help you trim your bush if you don't know how to do it.
I'm good, thanks. I seriously can't. I
It
can't see.
requires delicate hands.
I can't see Jack Diddley squat, man. I'm out.
You're actually invisible.
Honestly, I'm out.
Wait, did you come out of the closet or the wardrobe?
I'm butting now, man. I'm out. See ya. I'm off to Valentine.
No! What should I name this outfit? Help me, help me. I'll call it blue pants.
Blue pants. Fucking hell.
I don't know.
Casual dresser. I don't know.
Oh, sounds terrible. Come on, Mr. Man, who normally has all the names under the sun.
The show off.
Surprised to see you back. Most folks who get away from this town stay away from this town.
Fandango it is.
But no, anyways, chat. For those who are wondering, this is going to be a bit of a like short stream. It's not going to be like too productive. That's why I didn't really want to like start the stream early and do a full collection stream, because I know that it can be very boring and stuff. But the reason why it's a short stream is because, you know, family will be ordering later, and I want to spend time with family and stuff. I have, of course, you know, spent time with them this morning / afternoon before Formula 1 started. But you know, it'd be always nice to, you know, order food and relax with them and stuff like that. So I just thought to do a live stream today and hang out with you all and see how you all are doing. You know, I could have just not live streamed and done it on Tuesday, but first day of the month, it's always nice to put a stream on and relax and stuff like that with whatever you're doing. I don't honestly expect anybody to come by my live streams ever. You know, I'm used to kind of being on my own, and I know that sounds horrible to say, but you know, starting this whole YouTube journey and stuff, I was just basically on my own since basically day one. I only, as sad as it sounds, like I remember telling Nightros this, because she even said it to me. She went, "I don't want to sound mean when I say this, but I don't know how you can just talk and talk and talk and talk when you've only just got like one person in your stream or two people in your stream." I said, it's just because I was so used to it with Eddie. Like, I was always, you know, speaking with Eddie. Like, when I had, you know, this girl in my life, she could cheat on me. She did horrible things. I was a fucking mess. And Eddie was there to pick me up, and he's like, listen, we all go through tough, you know, we all go through tough shit in our life, but this ain't going to be one of them. You know, pick yourself up, get back on your feet, and just brush off whatever you're feeling, and you will feel better rather than shit. And the best way to handle this is starting a YouTube channel. I believe starting a YouTube channel will make you feel 100 times better than you'll ever feel. And I said, you're talking absolutely crazy. Like, he was my freaking therapist at this point. You know, he would just say something like random shit that made sense years down the line, you know. At the time, I was like, you're just talking a load of shit, man. Like, no offense. It's like, I don't care what you're saying to me. Start a YouTube channel, and you will feel 10 times better than you ever have. You starting a YouTube channel, it'll wash away all the shit that's going on in the real world, because your mind frame will be into the game. And I'm like, oh, you're just talking a lot of shit. But when I started my YouTube channel, it was right, you know? Like, all this
Who
shit
regrets that now? Because I've come along.
But he was right, you know, he would just say the most random shit, you know, and like I've said, you know, he was right all along. You know, me starting a YouTube channel has actually washed away all this, like, depression, all this heartache, all this bullshit that goes on in life, you know, and, you know, I've had it plenty of times where I've had, you know, tough shit going on and that, and I've not been able to, like, deal with it. I've started a stream and it's just changed me. Yes, there's been at times where I'm, like, doing a stream and I'm still, you know, a soppy little shit and I'm just, like, going off the absolute walls and I'm just not myself and stuff like that, and I've just ended the stream. I said that wasn't a good idea, I'm gonna delete that. But honestly, Eddie's been a great guy, and like I said, now is just sat here and she's like, I just don't know how you do it. Like, you, like, going back on these old streams, and I know she doesn't mean in a bad way in that. I know she says to me, oh, I'm sorry for saying this, I don't mean this in a bad way. Like, I know. And even if it was, I can take criticism. You know, I can take, you know, people saying, you know, whatever they want. And it's kind of what helps me improve, if that makes sense.
Mine's definitely not, though. I admire it.
In my live streams and stuff. And not only live streams, but just my channel in general. But
I wish I could do what you do, honestly. As soon as you leave me, I go, well, I've got this. No, I haven't. When you're coming back, I see how I go. I've got
horrible.
This. She's in charge. I go, I've got this. Right, hey, everybody.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe.
Shit.
Like, as I said, I wish the people that I've got now, if it's just one person or two people, I wish that I could just take you back to 2016, how I started this all out, and why it took a bit of time for me to even talk on the mic, because I actually started out this whole YouTube thing just being on camera. I had my laptop, and this was when I was going through a knee injury. I had a freaking pot on my leg to, you know, try and get my knee into place and that. But I had a laptop in front of me. I was sat on my bed, and I still do to this day, but you know, I was sat on my bed, had a laptop to the right of me, a headset plugged in, which I think was my Turtle Beach at the time, just talking to the chat. And Eddie was the only person in my chat at the time, but he would go around on Facebook, he would go around on Instagram, Twitter, looking for people for my streams. And it actually worked. You know, he has great friends, and he just blew my channel out of the water. And that's when I started to have all these, like, people flooding in and stuff. And yes, I was a nervous wreck. I'm not going to say and deny that. I was an absolute nervous wreck when all these people kept coming by. I'm like, what's happening? He's like, oh, I've reached out to a lot of people, and they've reached out to their friends, and their friends, their friends. I'm like, I'm not ready for this. You know, I'm on camera, I'm talking and stuff. Oh, you'll be fine. Which I wasn't. I was a nervous wreck. But, yeah, that's how I started out my whole channel. Just being on camera, talking to the chat. But it was really enjoyable. You know, it definitely helped, you know, get through the tough times of my knee injury and stuff like that. But yeah, there was times where I was playing games on my laptop and stuff and recording videos of them, and I had a friend who edited it and made it in better quality and things like that. But it's honestly crazy how far gaming has come, you know. Like, from where I started out to now, it is truly something, to say the least. It is truly something. But I do wish that, you know, majority of my Twitch streams I actually had on YouTube, because I lost a lot of good memories. But in regards to what I was saying, in regards to in regards to what I was saying with that person who was just going around doing what they were doing in that, whether YouTube should have told me or not, I don't know. But they were, in their words, truly sorry for what happened, and in future, just to back up my videos or live streams and stuff, like, you know, download them just in case things like this happen again. But yeah, I lost a lot of good videos, a lot of good live streams, and that basically affected my channel. So basically, if you're constantly deleting, like, for those who don't know this, if you're constantly deleting anything to do with your channel, whether it's videos, whether it's YouTube shorts, live streams, community posts, it actually damages your channel in regards to the channel views that you've got, in regards to like subscribers, and a lot of other things. Like, it's an immaculate amount of damage that you're doing to your channel. So when I'm like, whether I'm doing it myself or YouTube's just absolutely battering my channel, it's affecting me to that point where it'll be more difficult for me to get recognized because I don't have the engagement as much. It's hard to explain. Like, me deleting content from my channel or YouTube deleting it, it's taken a large portion of my viewership away, if that makes sense. And yeah, sometimes when I delete live streams or videos and stuff like that, there's a reason within it. But there's at times where YouTube's like, oh, we didn't like what you did here, we have to delete that. But YouTube, in my opinion, has gotten better over the years because they are allowing you to cut things out of your stream now. Like, they never used to. They used to just see it as it was and delete it. No second chances. But now, with obviously the backlash or maybe the feedback that they've gotten, they're kind of taking it on the chin of, yes, we'll let you handle your channel how you see fit. Obviously, if it's something extreme that goes against our guidelines, terms of service, whatever, yes, we'll definitely get rid of it. But your channel is in your hands. You do whatever you see fit. If you think that's fine, then, you know, leave it. If you want us to manually view it, then we will. But there's been a few streams where I've actually had to go to YouTube and be like, hey, can you manually review this section of the stream? The timestamp is this. Is this okay? They reviewed it, come back and said, yeah, everything's fine. Because I've had flags on my channel saying this needs to be removed, and I've sent it to them. And they removed the flags, they removed the warnings and things like that, because for those who actually don't know this, like, if do you remember when I couldn't upload for a week? And I had to create a new channel, I had to get that sorted. It took a month for it to get sorted. But then I live streamed on Gremlin Anarchy, and I had so many people coming over saying, oh, why are you on this account, why are you on this account? I had to explain. Within that week of me not being able to upload, because of a freaking 9-hour plus live stream, that got taken down just because of a 5-second issue of someone saying something batshit crazy, but it could have just easily been, you know, avoided just within me cutting it out. But that's what struck the week ban or suspension. Sorry, that's the reason why I wasn't able to upload for a week, and it was just because of a 5-second clip in a 9-hour live stream, you know. But as soon as my suspension was going to be over and done with, they found something else that flagged, but I had around about 10-11 flags on my channel, and it was just like snippets of things that happen in my stream. I don't like you pulling out your weapons like that. I don't know why, but it's always uncomfortable when, yep. Okay. What do you want? Who is this? Is this some random? It's hard to edit. No, it's not if you know what you're doing. Like, yes, at first I thought to myself, editing is going to be hard, but it's actually not. It's actually relaxing, believe it or not, because I had to do a lot of editing with my Tomb Raider stream to make it a video. I had to edit it quite a lot. I had to cut out a lot of parts, but it was very relaxing. I even had neighbors watching me. And yes, at first it was a pain in the ass because I spent like 2 hours editing things that needed to be cut out and stuff like that, and then YouTube crashed on me. YouTube just crashed on me. So I lost all of my work, and then I had to do an extra 3 hours because the 2 hours that I already put into it, I had to obviously go through everything again, and then I obviously found things that needed to be cut out. But then I had to review the whole freaking thing. You know, the parts that I cut out. And then, on top of that, I had to watch my whole live stream. And then, when it got to the parts that I cut out, it jumped. And there was just like so much that basically went on within that video, if that makes sense. So yeah, about like 5, maybe 6 hours in total of literally going over everything. And I started at like 9 o'clock and I didn't finish until like 2 o'clock in the morning. And Noah's watched me from start to finish, and she said I didn't know how stressful it was just to edit it. I said, yeah, it's taken a lot of work, but obviously when you're freaking, you know, YouTube has a crash, obviously it erases all of your work. But honestly, I found it very relaxing. I'm not gonna lie, I found it very relaxing. But as soon as I edited the video, and I call it a video, but you know what I mean. When I edited the live stream and stuff, I passed it over to Jordy, and I was like, there you go, all done. He's like, are you happy now? Have you edited everything? Are you happy with it? I'm like, I went over it like 5 times. I've even had friends watch the whole thing. And they said, oh, that's perfect. That's like watching a normal video. You've done good. I'm like, yay! So, yeah, Jodie then put it in 4K, which took about 3 days to process everything because the app that he was using was having issues and malfunctions and things like that. It was making my audio fuzzy. And sometimes there was pixelated imagery going on, as Jodie called it. I'm like, pixelated imagery? What the hell? It's like basically when your character's moving in cutscenes, her face is blurred. It's morphed into pixels. I'm like, ah. He was like, yeah, because this is really bad quality. What have you done? I'm like, it's literally the only quality I was able to stream in. When are you serious? I'm like, yep. I even showed him, and he was like, that's wild. But yeah, this is very bad quality. I need to sort this. I was like, oh god. So about 3 or 4 days it took him. But yeah, if you want to watch that video, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm not saying you have to or anything like that, but I definitely want to jump back into some Tomb Raider because obviously I enjoy Tomb Raider and stuff like that, and I'm sure Nevers would enjoy it. But yeah, honestly, I enjoy streaming, you know, and I do appreciate each and every single one of you that come by and hang out. You know, doesn't matter if it's 1 of you, 2 of you, 3 of you. I can't wait for the Colombo update in Lego. I want to see Colombo again. Hearing you talk about Days Gone makes me want to play it again. When should I play Days Gone? Like, I want to try and live stream every day of this month, and that's why I'm kind of like relaxed now, you know, because of me not wanting to waste all of my energy. And I think that's a good thing. Like, if I'm constantly doing like 5, 6, 7 hours of streaming, I wouldn't want to stream again. You know, obviously 2021, I punished myself. That was a punishment on myself that I did, because obviously I went a year without being on YouTube, because obviously I got misled of so many people saying, oh, Twitch is the best place for you to grow and stuff like that. Like, no, it's not, because if you don't have the audience on YouTube for them to then follow you over on Twitch, you've got no chance. I only had 4 people in my YouTube chat to then follow me over on Twitch. I was struggling my ass off. Even if I got involved in big streamers, they weren't interested in my channel. They weren't interested in, you know, who I was or what I was like. Hell, when people did come by, they were racist, to put it blunt. Because I was running a character that's black and I was a white guy. They're like, oh, you're a racist, all this shit. And I'm like, the fuck? And they then became a racist and all that shit. And I was like, okay, this is not what I want my community to be. You know, racist or homophobic or whatever. And yes, I took screenshots and I passed it on to the streamer and stuff, and they did nothing about it. I was like, crikey. And then whenever I came by their stream, just to hang with them because they invited me, I got shot to death. I was targeted, just literally spawned into the game. They shot me. They were like, oh, we don't want that in our lobby. Get out. I'm like, wow, that's fucking wild, you know. But just honestly, I regret it, you know. And yeah, to this day, you know, I sit here and say, you know, I will stream on Twitch and stuff, and the only reason why I say that is because Twitch, in my opinion, is in a better place than it was 3-4 years ago, you know. Like, 2019 to 2020, it wasn't what it is now. They didn't have decent moderation, they didn't have decent settings to stop homophobia, racial speech, derogatory terms. Like, they didn't have top-notch security and top-notch improvements like they do now, if that makes sense. So basically, you know, from 2019 to 2020, there was more shit going on with Twitch than there is now. Like, yeah, I'm sure that it still goes on. I'm not going to sit here and say it's perfect. It's more copeable, if that makes sense. Like, I can cope better because of the shit that they've improved on. Even Nyrosa said it. She said there's so much that I can do on Twitch that I can't on Twitch. There is so much stuff that I can do on Twitch that I can't do on YouTube. And that's what I love about Twitch, because there's just so much that I can do and handle better than I can on YouTube. And I said, yeah, I fully agree. I fully agree. And you couldn't do this back in 2019/2020 when I was streaming. But yeah, aside from that, I spent like a year, you know, not being on YouTube, and I hated myself because when I was done with Twitch, I was like kind of done with streaming. But Eddie came back and he was like, are you really done with streaming though? Is this it? Are you just going to let one bad platform put you down and more or less put you out of this whole live stream journey? Like, this ain't you. Like, lift your chin back up and get back on the road. You know, I believe in you.
I knew you'd be back.
I know that you can do it. You know, don't let me down. I'm like, no, I don't know what to do then. Like, should I stream on YouTube or just carry on Twitch? I went, start on YouTube. It's the place that you call home. It's the place that you love the most. And it's the place where you'll grow. It may take some time because you're not doing it as a job. You're not taking it seriously. But the day that you do take it seriously, I believe that you will grow and you'll become something that you've always wanted to become. And whatever that is whatever it is. And then in 2021, I started to then stream on YouTube. And I said to Eddie, I'm going to punish myself. And he's like, well, don't do that. You know, what do you mean? Because obviously he thought I was going to fucking smash my head against the wall or something.
Forget to
Like,
buy something?
you know, I was like so pissed off at myself.
You say it all the time.
Yeah, it's a term of phrase, but
Hey, we pick you up all the time. I tell you, you can carry on and do it because you've got the motivation to do it. You've got the
I think it's just like my
motivation.
ADHD,
You've got the
like-
determination to do it.
yeah.
You need someone to motivate you, but you've got the determination.
And that's what I kind of needed. Like, weird as it sounds, like even Eddie said this, and me saying this, I hope he remembers it. But he said, "When I'm not around, I hope that there's another version of you, because you need another version of you to motivate you, to bring in that determination, and also to push you to your absolute limit, but also set you on the right track when you're on the wrong one." And I said, well, I do have another version of me, it's you. He said, it's not me. I'm just a guy that likes to see my friends do well in life. But trust me when I say this, you'll find another version of you. And I don't think it'll be a male, because I don't think you'll do well with another male trying to guide you when you've already got me. So I'm guaranteeing you that it's going to be a female. I said, I highly doubt it, dude. And no, I believe that it will be a female. I believe it. And I doubt it. Even Shannon said the same thing. Like, she didn't even know Eddie. She knew nothing about him. And it was scary because she was saying the similar things that Eddie was saying. And I told Eddie about Shannon. And yeah, I was obviously told Shannon about Eddie and stuff, vice versa and stuff like that. And even Eddie said, it's not her. I'm like, what? He's like, yes, she's a great friend, but it's not her. I can sense it. And I'm like, okay. This is very weird for you to say right now. And, you know, obviously I met a lot of people throughout 2021, even said the same thing about them. That's not them. And then when I came across Night Rose and, you know, started to introduce her on my streams and stuff, he then came to me and actually said these words, that's the one. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? He said, you remember when I was saying to you that you'll meet another version of yourself, but it'll be a female, not a male? I went, right. He said, this is the one. It's her. I'm like, sure, buddy. You know, this is just some, sorry for saying this, Namos. As I said, Eddie, it's just another random girl that I'll just meet on the internet. And I'll probably fall out with her the same way I've got treated with all these other people. I'll fall out with her because she'll treat me like shit. She thinks that she's high and mighty. Just like all these other people I've met this year. I don't want to be in that position where I'm going through that stage again. He went, you may have your moments, but you'll always be there for each other. Trust me when I say this. Yes, you will clash heads, because that's what friends do. They clash heads. But when I say this is the one, this is the one. You will get along great. Yes, you'll clash heads, but that's what friends are. But this is the one. And that's... I was like, dude, if you keep saying that, like, this will be the one to your face in a minute. Like, as a laugh, obviously. But he laughed and he went, no, this is the one. This is the one. I'm like, I'm fucking gonna knock you out.
I'm gonna knock you out. Yeah.
But, no, I honestly, didn't believe it or anything. But yeah, Night Rose is the one. Because she is a female version of myself. And my ADHD fits well with her autism. And I'm a Taurus, she's around, we clash heads, we probably try and break each other's horns, sling each other across the room, see who's the biggest, who's the toughest. But, yeah, honestly, when I said to Eddie, you are right, this is the one, he went, I told you. You know, because obviously he watches back on the streams and stuff like that, he said, I knew you would get along with her. I went, didn't you say that she's a ram? I'm like, yeah. I went, oh, crikey. When two horns going at each other, I'm like, yep, pretty much.
Thing is that I don't go though. I say what I need to say, but I don't charge. I just stand, and I stand my ground, which is just what you need.
Yeah.
You don't need another ball charging at you. I don't charge. When you
No,
charge,
that's why
I
he
just
said
balance
that,
you.
Because when I don't, Jard is a cancer, I think.
Oh, he just sidesteps around you. He's like my mum. Which is probably what annoys you, because he just dances around you.
I can't stand him like at times. Like,
Yeah, no, because he just dances around you. He has a harder shell. You can say whatever you like to him, and he just dances around you, which is what my mum does. Which is why I hate my mum.
I'll tell you that much.
Because I say it to my mum. She comes along and she goes, basically, I get my pincer, and I grab onto your ram horn, and you spin me round and round and round. She goes, and I just keep going round and round. And eventually you get tired, and then I dance around you, and you get annoyed. So you stamp your feet. You try to break my shell, but it's super hard, and I just keep going there and right. And you're stamping your feet as a ram trying to hit me. And then I grab your horn and I swing round and round and round and round and round.
I love your mum, you know, when I first spoke
and
to
I just keep going. That's what she does. But she can't get my brother, because she tries to get my brother, but he's a Pisces. So she tries to grab the water, and he's a fish, so he just keeps swimming out of her hands. She's like, shit, I will grab you, and when I hold you, I will put you back where you need to be, but you little shit, stop swimming away from me.
You know, when Eddie, like, learned a lot about Nightmares, because, you know, I see Eddie as a brother, you know, like, I don't really see him anything else, you know, he's a brother to me, and, when I was telling him, like, a whole life story of Nightmares and stuff, you know, I told you, oh, don't you fucking dare say the words. Don't you dare. He started laughing, and, you know, I miss Eddie. I hope one day, we can play games with him again, because he's a great guy.
I'd love to chew his ear off again. I did it once, so he never came back.
He
literally kept his word when I said, oh yeah, I'm leaving now, but I'll speak to you again soon. I went, oh no, you won't come back. I went, yeah, I will. It was like, of course he will. I went, no. Every time I talk to somebody, they leave the headset and never come back.
I even said that to Eddie. I spoke to him privately. I said, by any chance are you not a fan of Nightmares anymore? He went, no, it's not that. It's because I couldn't talk to as much as I wanted to, because there was just so much background noise going on, and I had the fan on, and I didn't want my mic to be blowing wind into it, and for Nightmares to be upset at me. I'm like, oh no, trust me, Nightmares does that all the time. Start laughing. Went, wait, really? I'm like, 100%. She literally just blows cold air on. I'm like, I can't hear you. Like, I'm sorry.
It's the best way to block you out. Wow.
Yeah, it's like she's at the North Pole. I can't hear you. Start laughing. Really? I'm like, that's 100% like Nightmares. Like, where she is, like, obviously she has like no air conditioner or anything in a room or road, so she's just got this fan. Pipes it on. Sounds like I'm at the North Pole, like 110 miles per hour winds.
It starts off fine. It's when I start to get used to it, I start to lean towards it, and Aidan goes, it's getting louder. Yeah, I guess because I'm leaning to the left, I realised my headset is almost on the fan at this point. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm getting tired, or I'm freezing to death because I've leant into the fan. Because if
Honestly,
I sit back up, he goes, oh yeah, that's better.
No, Eddie didn't leave because obviously when I'm fanning it. I did say to him, like, some things, obviously I'm not going to say on stream, but he said, no, it's none of that. I will never be that kind of guy. You've known me since 2007. Do you think I'll be like that now? I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, mate, this made me laugh. I was like laughing for like a good half hour. He said, I've met you when you've had plenty of females in your life. You think I'm going to leave you now when you've got this female in your life? I'm like, that's fucking true. Well, I swear to God, this better not be another, like, you know, back and forth situation that I dealt with this other girl. I'm like, no, trust me, it's well handled. It's definitely not like her. He went, good, because she was a pain in the ass. I was like, oh no, Rose is as well, but he went,
excuse me?
Not like,
so
not
are
like,
you?
He went, not like her though, right? I'm like, definitely not like her, no. He went, well, good. Are you sure? Well, I'm sure, I'm positive. I went, I've even spoken to her mom, and he went, you done what now? I'm like, I've even spoken to her mom, and she laughed at me because she knew I was a tortoise, and she went, oh, you'll be good for my daughter then. I'm like, excuse me? And stuff like that, and I was like, okay.
No, when I told my mum what you were, she went, oh, that's going to go down well. Went, what, as in badly? She went, no, it was a good thing. She goes, because a tourist will need something to headbutt. She goes, and slow down. She goes, and you, flip me. She goes, when you stand your ground, you don't budge for love nor money. She goes, he'll just run straight into you and go, bonk.
Honestly,
and he'll lay down and go, what on earth did I hit?
Who's seen the show Jeremy Springer in the US?
Oh gosh, yeah.
But here in the UK, it's not around anymore, I don't think, because of, like, Jeremy Kyle making it feel making people on the show feel like shit to the point
Yep.
of other things I'm not going to say. But we had something called Jerry Mikhail, and he was a knobhead. Didn't fucking like him.
Yep.
But honestly, put on a show of Jerry Mikhail. I guarantee you that. I even said this to Nyros. If Jerry Mikhail was still around, I guarantee you that me and you would be in there. Just headbutting each other, whatever.
Oh no, you'll be throwing everything out, and I'll be saying facts. You know I would win hands down. Because he'll just sit there going, you need to shut up, Aidan. And you'll go, and I'll go, yeah, you're going to have to wait 20 minutes now where he has one of those rampages. And then if I stick my leg out, there you go, I've got him. And what would you want to say to him?
Honestly, I was so pissed
I can go. I can hold a very good patience, but when I go, I spit facts, and you can't beat my facts. You can try, you can get funny around them, but if I've got a point to make, my point is coming out. And once I've said my point, I'm done talking. And you've seen that. When I've said what I needed to say to you, that's it. I then said to you, I'm not angry, and I'm not finished with my friendship with you, and I still want to be your friend. At that point, I know you're fuming.
Go well? I don't think it will.
Hey, you ain't got no business being here.
Yeah, it ain't gonna go well.
I know that you're fuming with me still and want nothing to do with me, but I'm like, no, I've said what I needed to now, and I'm over it. And I'm ready to be your friend again and carry on. And I know you're not ready for it. You're still angry and still, like, high on it. But I'm like, nope, I've said what I needed to say to you. I've got out what I needed to say. At some point, you'll take in what I've said. But I've had to put you back in your place and tell you that's not going to happen.
Honestly, like, bruh, it's like a freaking Jerry Mikhail show. Even Shannon said that without even us telling her. He said, have you seen this show called, like, Jeremy Springer in the US? I went, yeah, it's pretty much like Jerry Mikhail here in the UK. She went, you've seen that show, right? I'm like, yeah, I have. She went, you and Noah's a, like, you belong on that show. I'm like, thanks. Well, you'll be in the middle though, Shannon, because you're the scales. And she went, oh yeah, I'm balancing you two like I bloody always do when I'm around.
I'm sure she always says as well, you always seem to get him right at the right point, like he needs to hear it. She goes, and you don't back down. She goes, he's saying all this stuff. She's like, I can feel you getting mad that he's not listening, but deep down you know he is. He's just counteracting. I went, oh no. And I'm not backing down until he's absorbed it, and I don't care what he says.
Oh, it was like last
I mean,
night,
you say some right nasty stuff, and I think,
yeah,
I'm gonna bite my tongue on
honestly,
that.
Like,
you do not need to say that shit to me. You do not need to say that.
I know, even say that I am the same on stream as I am off. Yes, there is some portions of me that is not shown on stream, because if I showed my true self on stream, you'd be like, yeah, fuck off, mate. I ain't watching you. I know that for a fact.
Definitely.
But, there's just like so much, you know, throughout the years, you know, like with streaming and stuff like that, like meeting all these people and stuff, but like it was just so weird to go back on my streams and stuff like that.
Look, I messaged you on Discord. Don't know if you saw.
Oh no, I've got my notifications off probably. Yeah, I'm on bed.
Sorry.
Just keep getting blown up.
I just want to see what you thought. You don't have to say anything, just text back. It's up to you. Sorry. No, I think we all have our moments where we flare off, but you just need that one person you can flare off, get angry at, say what you need to say, and then take your 10-minute break, and then move on.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we can do that before food arrives or whatever.
Okay.
But honestly, streaming's been fun though, guys. It's been 8 years of fun. I know there's just so many people that have come by and said, oh, why ain't you doing this as a job? It's because I don't really see it as a job, you know? Yes, obviously, you know, sooner or later I will, but 8 years of fun, you know? And
8 years of drama.
It is a bit upsetting when I see in the chat, like, no, I'm not aiming at anyone directly, because I've, you know, seen and heard this before. But it does upset me when people say, oh, when you blow up, I'll not be around. I'll be forgotten about. You know, there'll be no point of me being around your channel anymore, because you'll have all these people in, you'll be caring about those more than you'll care about us. Like, no. Like, you as a viewer, you ain't a viewer. You are a person, you are a human being and I don't see you as a viewer. I don't see you as engagement. I don't see you as something that's gonna, you know, be my little test subject when it comes to trying to grow my channel. It doesn't matter if I've got 1 of you. It doesn't matter if I've got 2 of you, 5 of you, 10 of you. You're all human beings at the end of the day, and I just see you as great people, as human as I am, and we're all here to have fun, have a laugh, have a good time. If you stick by, you stick by. If you don't, you don't. Not everything is for everyone. I've gone by many people's live streams. I've heard what they've said, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good. You are not my type. And no offense, but this is probably the best way to say it. Not everybody's channel is like a woman.
Goes up real
Not your type. And now he's just giving me the death stand.
Oh, I am.
I can
I'm
sense her
sending you
mother's,
right into your core right now.
I can sense her mother's eyes into me, you know. But a friend of mine said that, and I'm like, you know what? That's a perfect saying. Not every YouTube channel is like a woman. It may not be your type.
Not every man's our type either, so.
True. But as when I heard that, I was like, isn't that a bit sexist? Like, yeah, kind of, but that's how I've always seen things. And also this person...
But it was a man, right?
Let me tell you. Coma Cat's twin.
I knew it'd be a man.
Coma Cat, I know that sounds bad when I say that, but honestly, if this guy was still around, God rest his soul, you'd get along with him perfectly, because he was an amazing guy. He was a cheeky cunt, like you, but just like everyone else that I've met, but God rest his soul, he was a phenomenal guy. Not to speak of his name, because I don't want to like throw his name out, you know, when he's gone and stuff, but a friend of mine who played Red Dead, it was kind of like the same with YouTube and stuff, like with channels and stuff like that, and Twitch even. He would even say like he didn't like Twitch, he preferred YouTube, but you know, he's gone for plenty of like marriages and relationships and stuff, but he would always make me laugh. He would always be there to make you laugh, tell stories, and it was like as crazy as it sounds, like it was a dad to everyone, you know. He basically, the story was like he couldn't have kids. Not to go into the reason why, but he couldn't have kids or anything like that, so that's why he kind of struggled with relationships and keeping women and stuff, because they wanted kids, but he couldn't, you know, deliver on that. And he obviously spoke about, you know, adoption and stuff, but the women didn't want that. They want the kids of their own. So his way of trying to handle that depression and upset, he just played games, and he loved gaming, meeting people, and you know, there's a lot that did him wrong, but when he met me on Twitch, he then met Mime, he met a bunch of other great people, and honestly, he was just a barrel of laughs. He was an amazing guy, and I'll never forget him. I'll never forget him to this day. And there was this one live stream that I went on, and it brought tears to my eyes. You know, I actually muted my mic. Navis doesn't know this until now, but I muted my mic because I actually had tears in my eyes, because I was like, this is a memory right here. And you might know this, Coma Cat, but the pink outfits, as we call it, pink outfit gang. It was me, you, Shannon, Night Rose, and whether you want to believe this or not, it's entirely your choice. But me, Mime, and that guy are the original creators of Pink Outfit Gang. Because how it started was the guy just got so tired of making outfits, didn't know what to wear, didn't know what to do, so he decided to pile on a bunch of pink, and that was it. And then I came by and I was like, what in God's green earth are you wearing? It's like, I'm wearing a pink outfit. yes, there's a bit of black in there, but I can't make an outfit. It's stressing me out. So me as a female character, I was like, gives a shot. I'll make a pink outfit. So I made one, and came out. It was like, you know what? This could be a trend. And then Mime came along. She then said, what on earth are you wearing? I was like, pink outfits. It's a new trend in Reddit Online now. So then she turned into pink outfits, and we were the original makers, or trendsetters as you could call it, with the pink outfits. Because when people came by, everyone was just like, what are you wearing? I'm like, pink outfits, you want to join? Yeah, sure. What do we need to wear? I'm like, just pink clothes. Obviously for the male it was a bit more difficult because of them not having like fully fledged pink clothes, if that makes sense. But yeah, it brought tears to my eyes because I was like, that's just a memory, you know. That's beautiful. And I hope one day that we can go back into the pink outfits, because I definitely want that, chat. I definitely want to bring the old group together. And with Sunix being a female character,
Oh, jolly.
he can fully wear the pink, so he can fully fit right in.
You have to be Jericho.
No. Maybe.
If Comic Cat's not on, you have to be, because I want those pink shoes.
Oh yeah, oh my god, you have to come on, because Nightmares has been saying that she loved the pink shoes that you had.
The pinky shoes.
The pink bowling shoes?
Sexy shoes.
But no, yeah, me, that guy, and Mime.
Best shoes in the world they are.
Like I said, God rest his soul.
Fishing, fishing, fishing. Gotta keep it fishing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a snake alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I caught it on and let it go again. Come on, little fishy. Come on, little fishy, on my little dishy. Damn you, fishy. Oi, Mr. Baldy, that's my spot. Back off, Mr. Baldy. You think you steal my fish? I'll show you how to steal a woman's fish. Where is that mystery man on the hill over there? Oh wait, is that you? Oops. It's not a man. We need the fish. I need the fish. Come on, little fish.
I don't know if I'll be around Comic Out for your birthday, or for the Halloween call to arms as much, because there's a lot that's going on near the end of this year. Obviously, I don't, speak about this because obviously I wanted to keep it private, but a little bit here and there won't hurt. I have spoken to Narrows about it, and she said, I'm sure you can say it. I'm sure they won't mind, but not too much. So basically, obviously, for those who don't know, I've got a 1-year-old nephew now, which is my sister's son. And now that he's obviously a year old, he kind of like gets a bit of an understanding of these like events and stuff like that. So we've got Halloween coming up, and she usually has like Halloween parties going on and stuff like that. And she also has got other plans going on for the kind of like the remainder of this year. So there's a lot of plans going on, a lot of like parties going on and stuff. And she wants her son to be involved and stuff, and she obviously has family and stuff like that. It would be rude for me not to be there,
Gotta make memories with the little one.
Yep. I would be a bad uncle if so.
You are a very bad uncle.
An ugly one, but not bad.
You're not ugly. I tell you what, you're very adventurous, especially when you try to throw him on the bed.
I ain't getting no fish. Nothing's biting my rod.
Neither am I. Well, I could help you bite your rod. Have you tried putting on a special fish lure?
Bollocks, I don't think so.
Don't put those on.
River lure.
They would definitely bite if you put that on.
River lure.
River lure. Do you have a special river lure?
Ah, yes.
And don't put what you just said on the end, because that could be horrendous if they bite that.
What, cheese?
Yep, that's what you said. Definitely what you yelled out just 2 minutes ago. I won't bite my fishy stick. My fishy stick. Elsie doesn't smell enough. She's manly enough. It's not enticing. Come by my stick. Come by my stick. Come.
But yeah, come. I don't know if I'll be around because your birthday drops on a Wednesday, and Night Rose is working, but after work she has plans with her mom as well. So it'll be very hard for us to be around for your birthday. However, you wouldn't. I don't think. Would you be at work on your birthday? Because it'll be on a Wednesday, and usually you don't get home until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Which is a bit late for us. Yeah. This is what kind of like fumbled the plans a little bit, because I thought your birthday was going to be like on the weekend or something. I was like, oh yeah, we'll make it happen, but it's happening on Wednesday. I think I've got, stuff going on that day. And Naira's will be working as well, so it'd be kind of difficult for her to do anything. But after that, I think she's got stuff with her mum.
I took the lead! Yes, I got the biggest, fattest fish in my pocket. Big duck, people.
Just mean around that time. We'll see, Karma Cat. We'll see. Like I said, near the end of this year, we've got a lot going on with family and that. So we'll see. We'll see.
Come by my rod.
I don't think I'm going to get anything, chat. I think it's a bit too late now, but I'll just probably watch other people do it.
Come take a nibble on my rod.
There was a way for you to put your rod away. There we go.
Hey little fishy on a little dishy. Come bite my rod. Dinner time, fishies. Nibble, nibble. Come get it. Oh my gosh, you scary woman. You just scared my fish away. Look at them all go. Go stand next to Mr. Bordy down the road. Scare his fish off. Come on, little nibbles.
The Dan Houser NPC that was in Valentine a few years ago.
Wait, you send us down? Quick, let's go say hi. Let's go get a picture. Come on, you little fat fish. Bite my rod.
It's not that we can't. It's not the fact that we can't do it, Karma Cat. Like I said, I've got a 1-year-old nephew in my life now, and he's more important than anything else in this world. So.
Come on, fishy, take a bite.
But I know it sounds crazy, no, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll just see what happens, because like I say, you just don't know what's going to happen in the months ahead.
No fishy wants to take a nibble on my stick. Did I win?
Probably.
Did I have the bigger fish? I had the bigger fish! Eat my fishy. Come take a nibble on my little fishy. Is that the new thumbnail? I think so. I have a thumbnail.
I took a screenshot.
I did a recording, so. Yeah, see what you've got. You might have me facing forward. I don't think I'm looking forward on mine. We shall see. We shall see. Fishy, fishy, and a little dishy. Now what do I do with all this fish in my pocket? Oh, Aidan, guess what we're having for dinner tonight? Fish!
No, we're not having fish tonight.
Well, we are. It's in my pocket.
We are having grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear where?
It's the
Oh my gosh. How come you always have to outdo my meal? What is this? That's outrageous. That is one big grizzly. Make sure you take off the grizzly bit though. I don't want the tender bit. Ugh. And if I find out you've put teeth marks in mine,
help it. Help me get it.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Are you killing it or are you sedating it or?
Fuck me.
Or we're fucking you. Yeah, we can do that too. Ah, don't eat me, grizzly.
No, we are
Hey,
not.
grizzly. Hey, grizzly, grizzly. Hey, grizzly, grizzly. Hey, grizzly, 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 grizzly.
I
Come
don't
on,
feel like
little
Lara
grizzly.
Croft right now with my pistols.
Yeah, grizzly, grizzly, grizzly. Yummy little grizzly, grizzly, grizzly. Nice little grizzly. Oh my gosh, my horse. Seriously? Really? What are you doing, pony? Oh god, it's gonna eat my bum cheeks. Oh my god, there it goes.
Come on, big boy. Come on.
It's a big boy.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm
Look
not.
how you tried to drown him. He's got his little legs crossed.
There you go. Dinner served.
Thank you for my appetite.
I'm gonna feel like Lara Croft though with the pistols. The Schofields honestly give me like a reminder of. I think that's why I run the Schofields. Well, believe it or not, chat, the Schofields are actually called the Schofields. The Valentine Gunsmith actually says that when you buy him, the Schofields, very good weapon or something like that. I'm like, I've been calling it the wrong name this entire time.
I think I can put it straight in my camp, can't I? I think I can. Where are we on the map? Oh my gosh. Nope, I'm sticking it in my wagon. I'm not running all that way. I'm too old to do that. Too old to do that long distance ride. Especially with griefers around the corner.
Yeah, I'm about to say. But oh, my laptop needs charging. So basically, I was on mute during that fishing challenge and that. I was kind of a bit distracted because Mum was talking about food and that, getting it sorted and stuff. So food could be here very shortly. So I think this will be the best time to end it. But we'll make our way back to camp or wherever we need to go.
I don't mind. We can go wherever. I haven't got anything for us to do.
Do you not?
No. Camp's got a feel. Moonshine's not ready.
Oh, okay.
Just chill. Or whatever.
Well, yeah.
There's...
2 hours of Red Dead, not too bad. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, keep an eye out for a notification tomorrow because that is when I will go live. It'll not be Red Dead or Fortnite. We'll see what game it'll be. But today was supposed to be The Walking Dead Season 4 Episode 1, but there was obviously the collection that myself and Nightmares were doing, and we wasn't sure of what time, we'll be done for it, and also food and stuff like that. We had like food going on and stuff, and I don't know how long of an episode The Walking Dead will be. I don't know if it'll be an hour. I don't know if it'll be 2 hours. So I don't want to, you know, think that I can do something when I will not be able to do it, if that makes sense. So I think it'll be best for me to try and plan that out, which I'm hoping I have got it planned out, and it will be on Tuesday of when I will live stream The Walking Dead. On Wednesday will be Fortnite, because we'll get the very first update arriving, and I'm looking forward to it. Nairo's will be joining me and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to try and stream the entirety of this month. If I can, then I'll put out a community post saying, hey, no stream today, have a good one. And then I'll try and mix up a September stream schedule, so you all can have an idea of what I will be doing for this month and what games I'll be playing. But Nairo's made a good point. She said, you've got all of these games that people want you to play. You've written them out to me in Discord, in the message. We've pinned it. But I think it'll be a bit too much for us to try and fit it all into a September schedule. So whenever you're ready, whenever you're comfortable on writing that schedule out and you know what you're going to be doing, then we'll do it. But I think the best way of doing this is just, you know, trying to Rambo it throughout this month, live stream every day, and do the games as they come and go. But Cat, I do hope that we can be around for your birthday. I know you'll be working. I know you won't be home until 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning for us in the UK, and by us I mean myself and Nairos. But on the weekend, hopefully we'll be around. But kind of is upsetting. Like, no offense. Like, you take this however you want. We're both men here, you know. But kind of is upsetting for you to then, you know, go ahead and promise Hacker to hang with him during Call to Arms, when myself, Nairos and Shannon have been asking you for a good amount of time now to hang with us, you know, and you've not promised us, you've not really, you know, said anything nice to us when it's come to Red Dead. I know that you're just somebody that likes to watch Red Dead, and that's fine. I sometimes like watching Fortnite rather than playing it at times, but it kind of feels like a big slap in the face, because like I said, we've been asking you for quite some time now to hop on with us, just for hell, even 15 minutes, you know, or even half an hour. Or if you don't want to play Red Dead, jump in a party with us, talk to us. But you've not done that, so it kind of feels a bit of a slap in the face, you know, for you to say, oh, I promised Hacker I'll be around, you know, because it has put a bit of a bad taste in my mouth. It also has put a bad taste in Nairo's and Shannon's mouth. I'm not speaking for them, they can speak for themselves, but it's just upsetting to see them upset, if that makes sense, because like I said, you know, they've been asking you, but you've not really made any attempt, because you've said that you've not got enough space on your PlayStation, or you've deleted the game, or you're just not bothered to play it because you've got Fallout, you've got these events going on Fallout. That's entirely fine. But, you know, when you do have people asking you, hey, jump on Red Dead, it's in a click of a finger, boom, you're on it, without any shadow of doubt, without any questions, or any type of, you know, remorse, if that makes sense, of your actions speak louder than words type of thing. I don't care, in a way. Like, you do whatever you want to do. They are friends, not mine. No offense. So you do whatever you want to do, but like, when it comes to, you know, bitterness, there is some of it, obviously, because, like I said, we've been asking you for quite some time now to hop on with us. And even if you don't want to, hop in a party with us. You know, let's see, you know, how we've been doing and stuff like that. You know, you guys never show. It's not the fact that we're showing offline, online or offline comic out. We've even explained this to you. It doesn't matter if we're showing offline or online. You know why we are appearing offline. we've been explaining this to you since basically day one. How can I say this? Like we explained to you day one, and also we've explained this, and we've also had other streamers explain this. The reason why we appear offline is because of the bullshit that's going on in Red Dead. If you're appearing online, people can join in on you, they can grief you, they can cause asshole, they can boot you offline, they can IP grab you, they can dox you, they can do all this type of shit. Red Dead Online is a very dangerous game when it comes to people grabbing your IP address and booting you offline. This game is not a safe haven anymore. Yes, I still play it, yes, I put myself in danger, but there is ways for me to counteract the bullshit that goes on in it. But that's why we are appearing offline. But we've explained this too many times. We are always online, even if we're appearing off. And we always can invite you to parties, and we can always talk in the parties, even if you want to play Fallout and we're playing Red Dead. It's always nice just to have a third voice or a fourth voice, however many people are in the party, you know. But you I don't invite you to the chats, Comacat, because you've not been interested. You've actually stated in my chats multiple times you're not really interested in it because you're hanging out with other friends at the time, or you just want to be by yourself and, you know, do these events and stuff. We've actually offered you many times invitations to join the pie chats and stuff, and you've not been interested in it. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation at times. Like, I'm not arguing, I'm not fighting or anything like that. I just want to come across it because it's kind of not settled well, you know. And look, you do whatever you want. They're your friends, not mine. Take that however you want. But it just, I don't know. You know, as I said, we've been asking you for God knows how long to play this game with us. Whether you want to deny it or not, Comica, that's fine. I can see your chat history. Just like, you know, I can see the chat history of what people are saying in my chat. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a new feature that YouTube has introduced, where the live streamer and the moderators can go over anybody's chat history and just see everything that they've spoken about months ago, years ago. You know, I can see everything. I can see what you've said and stuff like that. I'm not using that against you in any way, shape, or form. But I have seen you say throughout the chat history that you're not interested in this game. You're not interested in joining party chats because you don't do that no more. Or you don't like playing this game because it's a dead game. There's not anything to do in this game anymore. You've literally just like, I don't know. We've offered you, but it's like you've ripped the paper apart and like, nope, I'm not interested. But if we hang out, we hang out. If we don't, we don't. I do hope to see you in the stream still. I do enjoy, you know, seeing you in my streams. I enjoy everybody else coming by. But I don't know. It's upsetting. You know, like I said, do whatever you want. Yeah, I know. No worries. But we say we are always around, Comicat. You can always let us know on Discord, but you're not around on Discord anymore. I've, you know, said to you I'm around on Twitter. You can message me on Twitter. But, you know, we've said to you, you can reach out and stuff, but you've never made an attempt to reach out. yes, we've reached out to you and stuff, Karma Cat, but it's whatever, you know. It's whatever. Like I said, they are friends, not mine. You make your promises, you make your deals, whatever the case may be, but it feels like a stab in the heart. You know, you can upset me all you want. I'm not taking this to heart. I'm not taking this to an offense or something. But the fact that, you know, Night Rose has gone out of her way to ask you, and Shannon has, and then it's the words towards them that have upset them, and I don't like seeing my friends upset, and I'm sure you're the same way. You don't like seeing your friends upset, or family, or whatever the case may be. But like I said, we've been asking you for quite a while. We've been waiting for you for a while, and we've even offered pie chats and stuff. You've actually turned around and said you're not interested. Same with Discord, same with Twitter. You said you're not around on social media as much. You're only around basically on YouTube. You're basically only around in the YouTube chats, which is completely fine. But just the fact that, oh, I've promised him. And I'm like, okay, but we've asked you for many years. Where's our promise? But, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. You never did it on Sunday? Like I've said though, Comic Cat, I've got a 1-year-old nephew now. And he means the absolute world to me. The most of the times that I'm not around, I'm hanging with him. You know, and as the saying goes, family's more important than anything in this world. You only get one shot with your family. You miss those opportunities, you never get them back. You know, my 1-year-old nephew is my everything right now, and you know, there's times where I can't be around on the weekend. I've explained this to you as well, Comic. I've explained this to Nivers, I've explained it to Shannon. Like, if they can understand it, I'm sure you can. You know, you're at that age now that you can understand this type of stuff. You know, but I'll end it here, and you know, you make your promises to your friends tonight, but we know, as in we, as in myself and Rose and Shannon, we know where we stand. You know, and if you want to make your promises, you make your promises, but if we're around for the call to arms, if you want to hang around, you can. If you want to be around on the trail ride, Comic Cat, you can. I don't hate you. You know, you're still my friend. And Nairos doesn't hate you, don't think that. Shannon doesn't hate you, don't think that. Simonix wants you to be around for the trail ride in December, because that's when the snow arrives and things like that. If you can be around for September for the trail ride, that'd be amazing. Put a smile on my face, Night Rose's, Shannon's, Simonix's, but unless you make a promise to your friend that you'll hang with them, then that's completely your choice. But it's upsetting. But I've said what I've said. It is what it is, you know. But it sucks that, and it's not just for Comic Con guys. It's for anyone else. Like, I'm gonna be real with you all, and I'd rather say it now rather than hold back on it and be fake to you all. I'm not fake in any way, shape or form. I'll say it as it is, even if at times it's blunt and I could word it better. I am who I am, and if I say something blunt, then yes, I may possibly be able to, you know, say things better, but it's just in the heat of the moment where I've seen way too much in this community this year. You know, I've no way, shape or form expected that my community will grow massively. I live stream for the fun of it, and if I have one person by my channel, 2 people by my channel, that's fine, but I'd rather keep it real than keep it fake. And I've always said this to you guys, I want you to keep it real as well. And when I've got people coming by making excuses, saying that they're going to be here, you know, one day and then they're not the next because they can't be asked, or and I'm not taking this in a bad way, but they've got personal stuff going on. If you think I am, then that's fine. But even Shannon is like it sometimes. She said that she'll be around one day, but she said, hey, sorry guys, I can't be around because I've got this going on. And we got back to her saying, no worries, take care of yourself, we'll see you whenever we see you. But it fucking boils my blood to see my friends upset because they're asking people time and time and time and time again, hey, come hang with us, come and hang out, do a trial ride with us. And then some guys are like, yeah, sure, I'll be around. And then they don't fucking turn up. Like, they don't even reach out. They don't even turn up. They just leave us in the dust. And I then debate on myself whether I want to do the fucking live stream or not. And I end up doing it, even though I've got a, bad taste in my mouth when I'm, doing the trial ride or whatever the case may be. And I've offered time and time again that I'll do fashion shows. I'll do fight clubs. And, I've had people come by and say, yeah, we'll be there. And then on the day that it arrives, I give them the time, I give them the day, I give them the day of the week or the weekend, and they're not around from one day to next. And then their excuse is, oh, I just couldn't be bothered. I just want you guys to be real. That's all. I want you guys to be real, not fake. And I've seen a lot of fake shit this year, and it's just got to the point now where I'm just like, fuck it. I'm going to be who I am, as I've always been. I'm going to say what I say, and if people can't take it like a man or a woman, then fair enough. You are more than welcome to leave my channel and never come back. If you want to make promises to your friends that you can do something on a day that myself and ours have fucking poured our hearts out to ask you to join us, and then you're like, oh yeah, we'll join you, then you never turn up. Or you just make some poor excuse or white lies, because you've got other things going on with your friends, then it fucking slaps me in the face, but it punches Nitrose. A slap in the face for me is fine. I can take it on the chin. I'm the streamer. I can stream as much as I want, however long I want, etc. But it fucking boils Nitrose's blood. The fact that, she's asked, and she ain't the type of person to ask anything like this. So it goes to show that she's actually built the confidence to ask things like this because of the history that she's got with people that have just stabbed her in the back in the past when she's asked them to do certain things like a trail ride because it brings back memories as when she was a kid to, ride ponies or horses and stuff around the world. It has that childhood factor, and call it childish, call it whatever you want, but you don't belong in this community if you're going to judge my friends on their childhood memories or their childhood dreams or whatever the case may be. But then she's asked her friends in the past and they've all turned around and said, yeah, we'll be there, and they've never turned up because they've just made some excuse up, white lies, or they've had a good enough reason, which I don't fault them for. But she's built the confidence up throughout these years to even ask the type of questions she's getting asked. And she's just reliving the same fucking memories that she lived when she went through with it with her friends, if any of that makes any sense. But I want to build a community that's not full of bullshit. I want to build a community that's going to stand their ground, that's going to tell us the truth, that's going to not take any bullshit to heart, But if you're going to just take things to heart, then so be it. But that's why I'm not monetized, because I don't want to pour money back into you guys if you're just going to be fake to me. I don't want that. I'd rather give the real ones the time and the effort and the patience rather than the fake ones. I'm not saying you all are fake, but I've seen some true colours in people, and particular one of them was in the chat. I'm gonna just say as it is, like whether you're here or not, Coma Cat, don't really care. if you are or not, but he said he's been around for years, 6 years, was it? But he's only been around since nearing the end of 2021, and that ain't 6 years. I've gone back on my old streams, and not once have I seen him in my channel. You know, whether you thought it was 6 years, whether you thought it was 8 years, it doesn't matter how long you've been supporting me. You being here, no matter what, is what means the world to me. But when you're going ahead and you're fucking with my feelings, and not only mine but my friends, and you're not seeing the true colours, ladies and gentlemen, off stream. When Iris is just breaking down, or she's not talking to me for fucking hours, because we've got people in the chat that are saying, yeah, we'll be around for that day, but then they're not. It's upsetting, and I don't want that anymore. So at this month and months going forward, I want things to change, and if things don't change, then I'm gonna just be blunt with you all. I'm not gonna bother streaming next year. What's the point of me streaming if I can't build an honest community? It's just gonna be filled with white lies, excuses, or fake friends. And I'd rather, you know, just hang out with the friends that I've got. Whether it's one person, 2 people, 3 people, they're my true friends. Because they've been with me since day one. Yeah, we've had our differences, but that's friends. But no matter what game I've played, they've been there. No matter what attitude I've been going through, they've been there. And that's what I want from you guys. But I can't expect a lot. I can't expect you to be the way you are, because you are who you are, and I don't expect you to change from that. But before I get monetized, I'd rather get rid of the fakes than keep them in my circle, because my circle is very small and very tight, and I've let fakes in before and they've ruined the circle and they've turned things sour, and it's took quite some time to rebuild. But you know, if I ever get monetized, I just want real ones. I just want people who can just be honest with me and my friends, and just none of this fake shit. You know, if you're gonna bother, you know, making it excuses and that, then I'm just not gonna take it. And I'm just being real, you know. But you know, throughout August, despite the issues that I was having with PlayStation, YouTube, the internet company, yes, I was obviously not in the best of moods or anything like that month, but I sat down with Nairos and Shannon when she eventually got around, after a secret vacation to Italy, the little shit. But we still love her. But when she was around and stuff, and yeah, we had a discussion about stuff, because they're my moderators, they're not just my friends. They are moderators of my channel and stuff, and you know, as a streamer and moderator should do, they should talk and stuff about the direction of the person's channel is going and the rules that they're going to lay out and things like that, because my rules change a hell of a lot. You know, Night Rose and Shannon are like, I thought this was a rule. Not anymore. So yeah, me and Night Rose and Shannon sit down about the rules and things like that, but not only that, we had to talk about a lot of stuff, and both of them have said, what's the point of putting money in your channel if you're just going to have these type of people by? You know, but if I see no improvements for the rest of this year, then I'll just not bother for next year, because next year it's going to be big for gaming, and I just don't want no fake shit, because I do want to give back to the community, guys, and yes, I do have the capability of doing that. I do. Whether you want to sit here and say, oh, you're poor, or you're broke, as Americans like to say it, I'm far from it. I've got plenty of money. But do I want to give back to the community in these giveaways and things like that? No. Because do I really have any real people in my community, aside from the ones that I know are real? You know, if I give away, and this may or may not happen, It's just a figure of speech. But if I give away a PS5 or an Xbox to someone who I think is a good friend or whatever, and then I give that away and then they're never to be seen again, do I regret doing that giveaway? No. But do I regret the person that was chosen for it? Yes. Because they just take it and go. You know? But, it's just upsetting. You know? But, this ain't ruined my or anything. I've had a great stream. I've had a great day. I ain't gonna let this shit ruin me. And as I said, I don't allow it to get to me or anything anymore. I've had my fair share of depression and loss and everything else. But I'm not the only person in life that's going through this shit. So many others are. And the one thing I'll never be is fake. You know? So as I said, I'd rather say it all now, and then get out of the way, and then throughout this whole month, we have a good time with these games, with Days Gone, and Green Hell, Dead Island Riptide, so many other games as well that I've got planned for this channel, and whether you come by, you come by. If you don't, you don't. You know, I'm still going to stream the games. If I just have one person, then it is what it is, isn't it? But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for another live stream. But like I said, I'll probably stream for the rest of this month. And if I can't do it, then I'll put out a community post, let you all know. And I'll be sure to do a stream schedule for September. So keep an eye out for that. I know you love your community posts, especially the image ones. You all love to vote on those. But yeah, food has arrived. I'm going to head off, have my food, hang out with family, and I hope you all do the same. If not, then enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy whatever you're doing, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for whatever game I decide to live stream. But you know, what I said is what I said, and I ain't gonna take back what I said. I want to build a great, strong, amazing community, and I just can't do that if I've got fakes. I'd rather cut off the heads of those snakes now, rather than just let them poison the community, poison myself, and turn me into something that I'm not. So yeah, I'd rather cut off the heads of the snakes now, rather than leave it till too late. But enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. And Tuesday will be The Walking Dead, Wednesday will be Fortnite, and then whatever happens from there is whatever happens from there. But I love you all. Take care of yourself, family, loved ones, friends, all the good stuff. And I'll see you whenever I see you. Of what time? I mean, tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you whenever I live stream. And I hope you enjoy the game that I'll play. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out. Stay safe, everyone.